body odor, Gene. And so, yeah, go ahead, be as racist as you motherfucking want to be, okay? But remember, at least I don't have to be like you. I don't have to be like you who has to spray so much perfume just so I don't smell. Oh, hey, Switch Dish. Yeah, so I hope, yeah, I don't know. No, did you receive my DM about, like, my clarification about, like, dismantling white supremacy? Yeah, you cannot, I mean, I wish I could let you, like, just talk, like, through, like, the video call and stuff like that, but it's not letting me do that until, like, I do enough lives. You can just, but you can't comment, though, so there's that. But, yeah. You can talk, you can comment right now. I mean, I don't really care. Hey guys, hello, welcome in. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, cause like, I mean, I don't care about like you being about nobody being about people being proud of their heritage, cause cause I often notice that a lot of this anti-racism space has now turned into anti-whiteness. And I hate that it has become that, because the point here isn't to be ashamed of your whiteness. Yes, they need to be proud, but for the right reasons. I don't believe in white pride, though. I'm going to give that a little caveat, okay? Because unfortunately, historically, okay, white pride, and I'm just saying the phrase white pride, okay? I'm not talking about, like, don't be proud of your European heritage. I'm talking about, like, the phrase white pride means, I'm going to use my power as a white person to destroy your ass. And that's literally how it was used historically. That's what I'm not going to be okay with. But like for European pride, saying like, I'm proud to be Scottish, I'm proud to be German, I'm proud to be Albanian, like that one is great, and I feel like partially, those more left-leaning white women who are saying dumbass shit like, oh, I am diagnosed as Chinese, I'm a Chinese baddie, I'm a Chinese baddie because I drink hot water. I don't know. I feel like it's because, like, they are not really connected with their culture, from what I feel. Okay, I do not really know about them very well because, white people are not a monolith at the end of the day. But it's like, I think it's like, I think it's mostly because it's not even a reason. I feel like, yeah. That's what it is, Yeah, and it has really turned it. Yeah, and right now, because like we're basically the mono minority myth. They recognize that, but they that's why they will nitpick just anything possible to turn against us. Okay, they already hate the fact that we're the mono minority, and so they basically envy us for it. And then now, and it's not even envy us for it. They use that. They're resentful over that, and so now they want to use any reason, any sort of behaviors that we have, and use that as a thing to scapegoat against us. They want to find anything possible to scapegoat against us. Okay, hence why they keep coming up with different stereotypes, such as like we can't drive, such as like, what else? Such as all Asian women date white men, which I find so freaking hilarious because okay, no shade to white men, okay, and I'm not here to say like, oh, white men are ugly. I'm not saying that. I'm saying because to be frank, I've never dated a white man. Okay, I've only dated Asian men and Japan men. Okay, but am I okay with other Asian women dating white men? 10,000%, yes. And they love to say like, oh yeah, because like, oh my god, like it's like Asian women date white men more than other races of men in terms of interracial marriage. Oh yes, and they must be white supremacists. But you're not even gonna complain about Latino women dating white men as the highest statistic, as a higher statistic than Asian women dating white men. And I'm not, and I don't want to shade towards like Latino women, but I'm just saying that like they would not complain their own communities doing it, but they want to come to us and complain about our community when their own community is doing the same fucking thing. Yes, they want to say they are. I don't know. I don't think it's the okay. So I mean, yes, I know that a lot of that women do need to be held accountable for their shit. But I'm going to be frank with you. I feel like it's mostly POC men who are saying Oxford study. Okay, and let me explain. So I'm noticing that because they say that, you know, they've been saying it in person too. Because actually there was a story of an Asian woman was saying that, like, you know, there was a black man who said that. And then not only did he say that, but also he and a bunch of POC men, you know, and I mean non-Asian POC men, who are saying, oh, like this Asian woman wouldn't date me because I'm Latino. Oh, Asian women don't date me because I'm black. Asian women don't date me because I'm brown. Asian women don't date me because I'm Middle Eastern. And I'm like, sir, what are you talking about? Like, my God, like I'm like laughing so freaking hard. Like, what are these people talking about? Like, and then they will basically, and then like I've been hearing these people, and I was talking about, you know, I got heartbroken by this Latino guy, you know, that I dated like a couple years back, and then they have the audacity to tell me, oh, I don't believe you. And then they'd be like, oh, do Asian girls fuck with Hispanic guys? We're starving out here. I'm like, like, do you know the Latino population is so freaking big in Texas and California? Did you know that there are literal Blasian communities in California? And there are hella Blasians in here in my state of Virginia? And by the way, the Black and Asian population here is not big in Virginia. Okay, I'm keeping it real with you guys. Okay. Yeah, probably. And internalized racism. That's the biggest part. They will often like to say that, you know, want to say that we are white supremacists because of their stereotype that we all must date white men. But they don't notice that they are being racist themselves by saying that Asian women date white men, because that is still a generalization. That is still trying to stereotype against us. See what I mean? And so, and also, even if we did have a really, really high rate or a higher rate of dating white men, that does not mean anything. Like, and the fact that you're even pulling up stats shows that you are trying to reinforce a hierarchy. And so I don't give a fuck about your stats. Okay? I don't care. You pulling up stats is you trying to reinforce white supremacy, even though you claimed that you are against it. And this is exactly where POC, and I noticed, and this is a sign of POC trying to find reasons to turn against Asian people. And they want to, because of how we are because of the fact that they know that we're treated as a model minority myth, instead of blaming the system that caused us to be treated like that, for us to be treated like that in the first place by whites, not by whites, by the white supremacist folks, okay? They want to take out their anger onto Asian people instead of the white people or the racist POC who hurt them. Correct. They want to blame. No. Yeah, kind of. They blame white people, okay, but they don't want to directly blame it to you because they don't feel like confronting you. They do not feel like confronting you, so they instead go to Asians. That is their strategy. That is their playbook. They want to use Asians as a scapegoat for their resentment towards whites, for their anti-whiteness. Yeah, Sacramento is literally, yeah, oh my God, I didn't know that. No, literally, because like I heard there's like so many ablations in Northern California, so I do not know what the fuck did they mean by like, oh, like Asian women don't they black men? Like, what you mean by that? Like, my God, I am laughing so damn hard. Yeah, that's been happening, and you know that, and literally this is why I feel like it's gonna be very hard, because like, yes, I made a Black Asian solidarity video, but I still make sure to like write about like anti-Oxford study posts, because I want to remind them that yes, as much as I do want solidarity, I still will hold you guys accountable for the bullshit, for the harassment that you've made toward Asian women, toward Asian people, and their HAPA children. Because Oxford study is not only going to Asian women, it's also going to their HAPA children too. You know, like basically, and if you guys do not know what HAPA means a
straight community. I'm just against the glamorization of it. I don't think that drag queens should be reading to children. I think it's corrupting and indoctrinating children. That's my problem with it.
Oh my God, you don't like trannies? That's so bigoted.
Okay, so I'm gonna ignore that slur, but so what is wrong?
How's that a slur?
What would be yeah, it is a slur. It quite literally is a slur. What do you mean, how is it a slur?
What the fuck just happened there? What?
So how is it a problem? Just tell me why it's a problem.
Well, how's me speaking like this a problem for you?
You're not actually answering my question. I'm talking to the host. So how is it a problem exactly? What is wrong with it? You said it's indoctrination?
Yes, there's an exponential increase of young people, of Gen Zers. They're identifying as gay or trans or queer because the left glamorizes it.
No, that's
my.
Yeah, see, it's all straight white men that do the bad things.
Yeah,
see,
no, I'll explain it. I'll explain it.
People
if
of
you
a
just
different thing sexualize people and sexualize children.
All
that's
right,
fine.
so explain it. If
we just have to do it in the right way, okay?
Because you're just
John,
talking.
you're just a bigot.
Because you're just talking. Okay, so I'll explain it, right? When we look at like the actual trend, as soon as it becomes more socially acceptable to be gay, right, we notice an incline. It's not because the number of gay people is increasing or the number of trans people are increasing. It's because it's becoming more acceptable, so more people are actually coming out as gay. It's not because that the number is increasing, right? Unless you count population growth, which is just population growth. That's different.
Can you make me gay?
Look, man.
No, exactly. I can't.
About 40% of women, Gen Z, are identifying as non-straight, probably most commonly bisexual. Okay, it's and if you're familiar with the work of Abigail Shrier, she wrote a book called Irreversible Damage. She talks about this trend of teenage girls who want to become boys because their friends are doing it. It's a social contagion. And so look, it's people are very malleable, especially children. Okay. And so what's going on here is not all genetics. All right. It's also environment and culture. If you think about the society of ancient Greece, for example, there was because it was glamorized and accepted and promoted, there were a lot more people engaging in those activities. All right. So it's not, what do you think causes somebody to be non-straight? What do you think it is? You think it's all genetic?
It's a combination of hormone washing, genetics, environmental, not environmental as the way of influence, but environmental as the way of the actual environment, right? It's not a choice. I think you think that it's a choice, right? And it's not.
Well,
right?
Do you believe in free will, though?
So,
do you believe in free will, though?
I don't. If God exists,
okay.
No, but...
Well, do you believe in God, then?
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you believe in free will, then?
To an extent.
Okay, but you seem to be stripping free will away from people, though.
What do you mean? How am I restricting people's free will?
You said it's not. You said it's not a choice. Like,
it isn't.
So are you?
It isn't a choice to be gay. It's not a choice to be straight either.
Okay,
I'm not restricting anything. It just isn't a choice.
Okay. Here's a very simple question: is it the act or the feeling that makes you gay?
It's who you're attracted to.
Okay, so if I have sex with a man, but I'm not attracted to them, am I still straight?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay. I just want to make sure I
if you're
understand.
not attracted
my
to somebody,
God.
but you
Yeah,
have
they
the
found each
act of
other for
having
sure.
sex with somebody doesn't decide your sexuality, right? It's who you're attracted to. You just don't understand these concepts. I know you think it's that simple,
no,
but it's not.
No, it's not. No, so if I see a woman who's very beautiful and I find out she has a penis and I have sex with her, am I still gay or am I straight?
You were never gay.
You're gay.
You're attracting to women. If you're attracted to women, you were never gay.
Yeah. If it has a penis, he's gay. I don't care if
Yeah.
it's dressed up as a
So
woman.
if you have sex with somebody who's a female and has
You can put a pig in
penis,
lipstick and still a pig.
Are you now gay? Even though it's the same sex?
You can put lipstick on
Or
a pig,
you
but
think
it's still a
trans
pig,
women-
sir.
Well, I think we just have to get our definitions nailed down because I think that's where all the problems are really coming out of. Like you're saying that,
There's
like
no definitions to nail down. It's very simple.
It's not
Males
that
have
simple. I know you
penises
think it's
and
that simple
females
because you're
have
uneducated
vaginas.
as fuck.
That you can oversimplify it as much as you want to. The simple fact
Oversimplify?
remains.
Yeah. That is
There
what
are
you're doing.
two
You're
genders.
oversimplifying it. You're quite
There are
literally
two
that's what you're
genders,
doing,
sir.
not what
That's
I'm
it.
doing.
That's it. There's two genders. End of story. Period. Whether you have
I
a
would disagree with
PhD
that
or you are a high
general,
school
but-
dropout, there's still only two genders. Period.
Yeah, I would disagree with that, but whatever.
How many do you think there are?
I personally accept like non-binary, male, man and woman, but that's just what I do.
Non-binary. So let me ask you, what genitalia does non-binary have?
You can have either or. It doesn't matter. Genitalia
Or
doesn't
none.
decide your gender.
No, I think they call that a hermaphrodite, sir. That's
No,
not that. That's not
there's
what-
no
no.
such thing. There's no such thing as a human hermaphrodite. That's not a real thing.
Yes,
You
they're
don't-
exactly.
You
they're
didn't know
two
that
genders,
because
but
you're
they-
uneducated.
There have been. There
No,
have-
you,
No, there hasn't.
well,
that's what they always
call
say,
them
we're
they call them
uneducated.
intersex. They call them intersex.
Yeah,
Well, that's
intersex
still
and
not a gender.
hermaphrodite is two different things, right?
That's not a
Um,
gender, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, I never said it was a
Otherwise,
gender.
they would have intersex
Who
bathrooms.
said that
Do you
intersex was a
see-
gender? When did I
Do
say
they
that?
have intersex bathrooms?
When did I
When you
say
go to a
intersex was a
restaurant, they
No,
gender?
listen.
When
so-
did I
so
say
he-
They
that?
have male and they have female, right?
Let me
When did I
explain
say
to
that
Ukraine.
intersex was a
centuries.
gender? When did I say that?
Ukraine, allow me to explain. What he's saying is that you fall into the trap of using the word gender because gender is something that means you can make it up any way you want. Just like white is a race that's made up and black is a race that's made up.
It is.
Gender
Not
is a
the
race that's
same.
made up.
It's not the same.
Gender
Sorry,
is
when
the
you
same
walk down the
concept that is
street-
made up by human
when you
beings. It's
walk
called the
down
social
the street,
construct.
when I walk down the street, I see one of two genders anywhere I go on the planet, male and female, into conversation.
Good
I don't
for
see
you,
intersex
I
walking
guess.
down the
Why
street.
does that matter or inform any
These guys-
relevance?
because it's logic. That's why it matters.
It's logic.
It's logic.
It's logic. You know,
You people,
did you know
you
that
people
females
want
don't
to
always
invent
have
shit that
a
doesn't
vagina?
exist.
You don't
You
understand
want to
these simple
invent shit that
concepts.
simply doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Trans
Yes.
people don't exist.
No, trans is not trans. It's just trying to
Trans
imagine
is not
that you're a-
trans. Wait, so you're saying the thing that they are isn't a thing that they
trans
are?
is trying to be another gender, but they still fall within
No,
one
it's not trying to be
within
another
one of two
gender. It's
genders.
just being the gender.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
So when a male changes to a female, he's not changing from one gender
No,
to another.
Nobody
the two known
changes
genders.
sex. I've
No,
never
yes, they
claimed that
do.
somebody changes sex.
Why
You're talking
when
about
a man
sex.
changes his gender, why does he put on makeup? Why does he try
They're
to
not
look like a
changing their
woman?
gender. Trans
Yes,
doesn't
they
mean
are.
change.
You
No.
are a moron.
No, you are a moron. You don't understand what trans means.
Does Bruce Jenner not try to?
No, but listen, Ukraine.
imitate a female?
Listen, Ukraine. Let me try to
Bruce
help you
Jenner
out.
is a woman.
Let
not
me
a
try to
female.
help you out. You have to understand the lingo that these people use because you're arguing
Not lingo.
semantics.
These are what
You're-
these concepts are. You just don't
yes,
understand.
exactly. Yeah, but but the lingo didn't exist 150 years ago, right? Like
Yes,
this
it
is just
did.
all made up.
Exactly.
Yes, it did. Gender and sex
That's all
never
they-
meant the same thing.
Yeah, but there were. But
He's gonna
how
try
many?
to convince us
How
that
many
trans
genders?
was a thing 500 years ago?
Yeah,
Which
Yeah, but
is
how many
bullshit.
genders
Yeah,
existed?
so things.
How
things
many
like
genders
two-spirit
existed
people
500 years
exist,
ago?
right?
How many genders existed 150 years ago?
It's different for everybody. Like in
Two.
Thailand, ladyboy is a third gender. Like
Yeah, I know.
gender
I know
is
the
different
not. A
depending on
ladyboy is a
culture.
female.
I
depending on
know the.
culture.
I know the
A
exception. of what
ladyboy
you're
in
talking about.
Thailand is a female. That's why they dress up as females and
No.
try to attract men. It's
No,
fact.
that's not what's going on in Thailand. You don't know what's
Absolutely
going on in
true.
Thailand.
You're
But
dazed
Thailand,
and confused, sir.
ladyboy is a third gender. It's not.
No,
It's
it's not.
not. It's
No,
yes,
it's
it
not.
is. They admit
Men
it out of their
dressed
own
up as
mouths. And not
women.
only
That's
that, you
exactly
can do a
what it
simple
is.
Google
No,
search.
but
It
it's
is
a
a
whole
third
cult.
gender.
But hold on.
Not
But
only
there's a
that, we
whole.
also have
Listen,
two-spirit people.
but DG, there's a whole cult around that whole thing, which is fine. I'm
Cult?
just saying, like, yeah, there's a cult around that.
Who
Did you not
gives
know
a
that?
fuck? I don't care if
LGBTQ
it's
is
a
okay.
cult, but it's not a cult.
So cult. So wait, you
Yes,
don't
it
have a
is.
problem with cults, right? So do you think MAGA's a cult?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
I have a problem with MAGA.
Well, okay, well then what? But hold on. So you
But
have a problem with the cult,
A cult is
and then other
inherently
people have it.
negative. I just don't care in the context of the conversation.
Well, why
that we're
don't you
having,
care though?
right?
Well, wait. Why don't you care? You have a problem with one cult but not another. That seems a little odd, right?
I have a problem with the Abrahamic religions, but I don't have a problem with Buddhism. So yeah, I
Well,
can have
did you know
problems
that
with different things. I didn't know
did
you
you know
could.
that?
I'm sorry. I thought you could only
wait,
have a problem with
did
one
you-
thing. Oh.
Wait, but did you know that Buddhists are very racist and homophobic and a lot of other things as well?
I just don't have a problem with Buddhism. And
Okay,
I wouldn't
but
say
so-
that most
so-
Buddhists are like that, but it's irrelevant.
Well, you've never lived in a Buddhist country. I have, so
I don't really give a fuck.
Well,
I have a
Okay,
problem with the
so-
Abrahamic religions.
If you've actually been to Thailand, you would understand that a ladyboy
Have you been to
classifies
Thailand?
himself as a female. Yes, I have. As a matter of fact,
You
I live
have,
Yeah,
and you
so-
didn't understand that it's a third gender.
No, it's not.
yeah,
You're
I've
just
been there too. I
uneducated.
lived
Your
there
college
before.
professor taught you that, but you
Good
should
for
travel
you,
there and
but
find out for
this
yourself.
This is.
You
I
should
just
really
told you I
travel
didn't go to
there.
college. Wait a minute. Did you not listen when I told you I didn't go to college?
Well, then you should at least get a passport and educate yourself and go to these
You
places.
never
you
had a
talk
day
about.
of education in your life. You didn't even understand that people have intersex conditions.
Well, sir, guess what? You neither went to college nor do you have a passport. So where are you coming
I
from?
do have a
At least I do
passport.
travel.
Wait, you just assumed that I didn't have a passport?
What
Are you a passport bro or a passport?
Are you
Raw.
have you
I have
traveled
a
anywhere?
passport. I don't know what the fuck a passport bro
Cut-
is. What the fuck is that?
It's someone
see,
who
there you go.
travels to have sex with people from other countries.
Yeah, no, I
that's
just
not
have a
necessarily
passport.
true. A
See, the
passport
fact that I
bro-
don't
a
understand that
passport bro
concept
I'm just
tells
being
you everything
facetious.
you
I'm
need
just
to
being
know.
facetious to see what he's up to. Like,
A passport
like-
bro
like
can
what-
go to another country to find a woman that he can't find in the United States. Maybe
Yeah.
a traditional
Yeah,
woman.
so a loser.
which is it? Why is that a
No.
loser? What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
going to another country simply
Why-
to try and find
why?
another
Why?
woman. as
Because
if you
we
can't
don't
find
because we
anybody
don't want to
anywhere.
deal with those feminist
I mean,
blue-haired septum
Have you ever
ring-wearing
seen? Have you
lowdikes in
ever,
America.
have you ever seen a woman
Really?
from another
It's called
country? that's not
diversity in
wait,
America. It's a great thing.
Oh,
I know you don't believe in it,
diversity.
but it's a great
It's all
thing.
diversity.
Wait, so what? Wait, hold on, but wait. If we want to
Also
go and
diversity
be,
everywhere else.
hold on,
You can
DG.
find
If we want
anything
to
you're
go,
looking for in any country. It
but,
doesn't matter.
so wait, why don't? So if we want to go to another country and have
Not
babies
only are
with a
we-
different kind of with a
Yeah, so
different
not
diverse
only are we
woman,
also getting off topic, but we can go back.
no, but if we want to have babies with women of a different race, why do you have a problem with that? Isn't that more diversity?
What do you mean? Why would you want to have a baby with somebody because of their race?
Why not?
Because
He's
that's
getting
racist?
uncomfortable
Why are you
when
why do you,
you
why
get
do you want to
away.
kink
Have
shame?
you
Why are you
noticed?
kink shame? Why are you kink
Have you
shaming me?
noticed he's getting
Kinks are inherently
uncomfortable when
negative.
you
That's
get
why they're
away
called
from
kinks,
LGBTQ?
right?
So
He
wait,
gets
you
out of
don't
his
think there
realm.
should wait? Hold on.
It's also
You think
called a
that gay
fetish.
wait?
It's called a
do you,
fetish.
Wait. So you think that gay people shouldn't have fetishes?
I don't think anybody should have a fetish, so I call it a fetish.
You have a
That
gay
seems-
fetish?
Gay
Why
isn't a
would you say
fetish,
that?
dumbass. That's not what a fetish is.
So why don't you go?
If
So why don't you?
if I love Asian girl and I love Chinese,
You
this is
have a
because I
pecker
want to marry a
fetish?
Chinese girl.
A pecker fetish? Did you?
It's not about fetish.
that's
I
exactly what you
love
have.
how
I'm,
they look.
I'm assuming you think I'm
Why
gay,
this is a
right?
bad thing, bro?
Yes,
Again, I
think
also
you are.
said I
Who
wasn't.
cares if you gay, bro?
There's nothing wrong with
I don't
somebody
care
being
who
gay.
you're sleeping with, bro. It's okay if you're gay. I don't judge you.
No, it's not.
I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
okay if you're gay.
You
Why?
choose
Why is it
who
not
you
okay
want
to
to
be
be
gay?
with.
Hold on, that's where I want to
It's
go.
not
Why
okay,
is it not okay to
because
be
you're
gay?
because you're contributing to the degradation of family traditions and family values. That's why.
What the
That's
fuck
why I
does
have a
that
problem
even
with it.
mean? Specify
means
Hold on,
more.
hold on.
traditional
Wait.
heterosexual
What is the
family.
negative
Guys, let
thing
me-
in being gay?
Let me figure this out. Hold on one second. Let me ask this. What's wrong with a kink or a fetish? How's that a bad thing?
A fetish? What's wrong with a fetish?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Do you
with
know what a
that?
fetish is?
Well, I'm
Can you
asking
answer
you
the
what's wrong with
question?
it.
No,
and
do you
don't
know what a
answer
fetish is?
another
I'm asking
question.
you if you know what a
Do
fetish
you
is.
know what it is?
Do
do
you
you
know
know?
what it is? If you would understand
Yes,
that
I
a
do.
fetish
Why
is
is
not
it
a
bad?
good
Because you
thing,
ask you a
then I don't have to
question
explain it
and
to
you
you.
don't answer, you just answer it back to him. If you can't answer, just say I don't know.
Oh my god, you guys
Okay?
are unintelligent. Fuck.
No, but just tell me what's
It's
wrong with the fetish, though.
Can you
why-
tell me
why is
what
that
is a
bad thing?
fetish?
I mean, you're the one saying that if somebody wants to have sex
Damning
with somebody from
non-answer.
another country,
He
that
doesn't
they're
know, bro. He
bad or
doesn't know
something.
what fetish is, so he talks like shit.
I think I've
Of course you
done
do.
just well enough to show how stupid you guys are. All right, well, good luck, you absolute buffoons.
DG, you don't have to go.
Why crazy people stay
All
crazy?
right.
How are you, John? How are you
I
today?
legitimately
You're
don't
so
know what
silent,
he's.
bro.
I don't know what he's mad about. It's like we're literally like trying to get into his degeneracy, and he's like, "Oh my god, you have a fetish? That's gross." I'm like, "Okay, so what's going on?"
Yeah. But again, I love it because it's like in politics. You can see how people act. If it's like he stick to the truth, he stick to bullshit. He'll have to talk bullshit. He stick with facts. Like this is the whole conversation, right? So you can say that gay people are not okay. I think that it's okay to be gay, but don't shove it to my kids. Like I don't care about what you do in your bedroom. Okay, you can love whatever you want. You can fuck a pillow. Okay, I don't care.
I mean,
But
let me
don't-
ask you a question,
don't-
and I know this is going to be a little bit controversial, but I saw your profile thing, and I'm legitimately I'm not anti-Jewish or anything, but if somebody were to have a Mean Mr. Mustache kink, would you think that that's fine in the bedroom?
Again,
If
like
somebody
Hitler?
was, yeah, if they were like just for role playing for like bedroom stuff, would you
Yeah,
think that's
even
offensive?
if he's Jewish, like if my wife tell me I want you to
Exactly,
play
that's my point.
Hitler
Like,
in the
wouldn't you?
bedroom, I'm like, hi,
No,
ma'am. I do whatever she
no,
want, bro. Like,
exactly. No, but wouldn't you see that as empowering? That's an empowering thing to do, right? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Hey, and
Yeah.
a little
Like,
off
like to,
topic.
like to. What I'm saying is that because the definition of fetish, as far as I'm understanding, is like to give power to something in a playful way, or something like that, right? Like that's kind of the way I see it. So it's not really about, and this is kind of what they're doing with the whole like, the LARP live action role playing of like white people standing up and this. But like I think that the Europeans and the Jews and the Asians, we kind of have like a little like intermingled existence, because it looks like the whole world pretty much hates all three of us and wants to see us thrown in a ditch somewhere lately,
Don't get me with this contest because I win, bro. You know
Hey,
who hate us the most.
really
But
quick.
again, this is when people don't know. Sorry for interrupting, bro. When people don't know you and don't know your history, and they just assume and feed from the media, so people spread bullshit and lies and all this. You can come to Israel and see the most diversity society with people from all around the globe. Like, no matter whatever we found, we have like Buddhism, Christian, Muslim, Hindus, Chinese, like whatever you want, Mexican, everything. And everybody live together. I give you more. I will show you this. Look. I live in Judah and Samaria. So this place is mixed up. There was like
Holy
Muslim Arab here.
Wow,
They call
that's a very
themselves
beautiful place.
the Palestinians. Oh, thank you, bro. This is the land of Genesis. I love it. So this is Duma. It's a Palestinian village. This is Majdel, a Palestinian village also. This is Akraba, Palestinian village. I live in a Jewish village. This is my house. And we drive in the same road, bro, and we buy things in the same market, and we fill gas in the same gas station. And people act like, we killing all the Arabs and children and shit, and like, no, bro, we live together. Like,
this is a serious note. You got to use the word unalived for the sake of the
okay.
But I just have three
Yeah.
really quick questions. One's a statement.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. Are those Makita tools?
Yes, sir. I love Makita. They are the best. Like,
Okay, that's third on my
Makita,
ranking.
even the big ones. I love them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, second thing is
There is a better tools, but they are affordable. You know what I mean? They are cheaper than the big company.
Yep. So my second thing is I was told that I can be paid $7,000 for spreading non-anti-Semitic like things on the internet? You trying to hook me up?
You want to make money about speaking for Israel?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're in the wrong business, bro.
Oh damn. All right.
This is go the opposite. If you want to speak against Israel, I can hook you up. There's so many organizations, bro, even in here.
Do I get paid for it though?
Like really? Yeah. They pay to people to protest. There's so many people from United States and Canada and Europe that come to Judah and Samaria and Bikat Yarden. It's the valley beneath Judah and Samaria.
Oh,
And they
dude.
like make a protest and interfering for
Nah.
what it called, like a hair chopper. I have a videos, picture, bro. This is crazy. They get paid like 6,000 shekels. It's like $1,500 a month to come and I can show you, bro.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying I want to get paid in America to like do whatever. But then my third thing is I'm having a hard time remembering his name. John, if you want to help me out here. Why was he detained the moment that he came in? I believe it's Tucker Carlson. Do you know why he got detained as soon as he came into your country? Like, I mean, at the airport.
Like the reporter?
One more time.
You talk about the reporter that say that he was arrested?
The politician, or not politician, the political guy.
Yeah, Tucker. Yeah.
I hear a story about a guy they show us in the news that he said bad things about Israel. I don't know if this guy. I don't see the news so much, okay? But I saw his picture. He said that they detain him in the airport and stuff, but in the video of the security camera, they see that he's hug with the guys in the airport and take a picture of him with the guards and stuff, and nobody detain him. Like we saw the footage of the security cameras.
Good
So
morning.
it's like we don't know about this. Hey, monkeys.
How are you?
Maybe you know more about this. You see this video about this man that said that we detain him in the airport, but he hugged with all the guys.
Yeah, it was like chilling with them, hugging with them, kissing. I think it was a kiss a little bit a kiss like this, but I'm not sure. I don't want to judge.
So if I can ask you guys a
Maybe
little bit, I'm curious about your perspective because you guys are Jewish, and have you guys ever been to America?
Yep.
Okay, so do you understand? Like, did you notice that they really say a lot of things against European people in America?
Yeah, but most American dumb. Again, not everyone, but most American are dumb.
Sure, but what I'm saying is
America,
like,
and they tell me themselves like we are dumb, bro.
Sure, but what I'm saying is that like if I go to China tomorrow and I tell them like you guys are Han Chinese supremacists, you need to stop thinking you're better than other people. Like people are going to get really tired of that, right? And they're probably going to like throw me in a cage or worse. See what I'm saying, right? And so why is it that Americans should have to suffer under that? And the reason I say that is like I don't think it's good for Europeans or Jews, because if you see the way that things are going in Europe and America, like you know, the mass immigration, I don't really have a problem with it, other than the fact that they all like seem to be taught to like hate us and hate themselves and want everybody to stop having children and being normal human beings, right? Like that's kind of my problem. But then I get called a white supremacist or something because like I don't hate myself and I don't want to, you know, see humanity go down a bad path or something. See what I'm saying?
Look, bro, there will always be a bad people, always gonna be a bad stuff. You have to like maintain yourself. Like this is the Jewish way, okay? We are used to it. Like they try to destroy us really so many times.
Do you think
Like, you can
Christians
see
should try to
every
like
war
take a
of-
page out of you guys' book and learn how to like think more like you guys and survive? Like, and I mean that in a good way. I'm not saying in a negative way. I mean like you know, obviously you guys have the Kabbalah more overtly. You guys have the Zohar more overtly. Like Christianity has obviously been turned into like a bunch of competing cults that
You
all
don't
seem
need
to
it.
hate each other,
Most
right?
of the Jews don't read the Kabbalah, don't learn the Zohar. This is for people that if you learn the Torah like good for like 20, 30 years, you can really start and learn the Torah, the Kabbalah and Zohar and stuff. This is like a secret heaven stuff. Not
why
everybody
would you
need
like
to learn
read
this.
like Kabbalah?
Right, but what I'm saying is like you can use those things to engineer society in a better direction, right?
No,
and you
no.
can use it to engineer society in a bad
This is
direction as
this
well.
is
Right?
only this is like this is exactly like quantum mechanics, okay? Because you speak about things that you don't actually understand, and the Zohar, the Kabbalah is the Zohar. It's speaking about the secrets we have in the Torah 4 layers. It's called Pardes, Pshat, Remesh, Drash, Vesod. It's all in Hebrew, but I don't know how to change these words. So it's a layers, and the Zohar is the 4th layer. This is the secrets of how things exist. So you just can't say it and manipulate things. This is like say, if I buy a magician hat, I can do David Copperfield shit. Like this is nonsense. You know what I mean?
Maybe
It's
maybe
not.
I can
It's
try
not.
to explain.
Go ahead, bro.
So there are 4 layers. So let's say that you read a verse that says Abraham was going from Haran to Canaan. So just a simple one. So you know, it's a simple. He went from Haran into Canaan. Now you have the hint, right? Because you have a hint there, right? You have like a place and a place, and you need to figure out what exactly is going on there. He was in Haran, and then he went into Canaan. So you can go to other chapters to try to figure out what exactly happened there. And then you have the demand, right? The 3rd layer, which is also Midrash. Like you need to demand from the text to try to understand what is really going on. So you have legends and you have a moral understanding about if you went from a place to a place. It's not just a journey. It's something that maybe you need to demand more from the text. Why he was going from one place to another one. That journey is a spiritual journey. It's a moral journey. What exactly going on there?
But wouldn't you agree that like
4th layer? One second. And then you have the 4th layer. The 4th layer is usually implementation. It's telling you in your lifetime what you need to do, how to implement it. Like if we know these 3 layers, then you can understand that this is a journey from going from one place to another. So if you want to reach another point in your life, you can use these tales to reach from one place to another. That's it. But it's not like secrets, how to hijack a soul or how, no.
Yeah.
Basically,
It's not like I can create an angel right now. Yeah.
No, and I get what you're saying, but also like clearly the Europeans and the Jews, if you look at the Enlightenment, you look at Descartes, you look at you know, a lot of different schools of thought that have come out of the Kabbalah with a Q and all this kind of stuff, like effectively it has been used to, you know, mold the minds and hearts of men to some degree, and for better or for worse, right?
And I think that the Romans actually have done that better. I mean, look at Christianity. They force it into people. They tortured them. They burn their cities. They know exactly.
Well, that was coming out of Plato and the Greek. It was coming out of the Greek stuff too. Wouldn't you say that was kind of like middle and it was kind of like Middle Platonism as well?
Look at you guys. Look at Christians, and look at us. You're 2.4 billion. I think that your people know exactly how to manipulate people and countries and the minds of people to reach these 2.4 billion. We are only 16 million.
Well,
So
but if that's
have
true,
more-
but if that's true, then why are Europeans decimating their own populations and doing all these terrible things to
That's a
themselves?
part of your process.
And I mean, you might be right.
It's because
I definitely
people
think that's
want
possible.
likes.
I'm just trying to understand from your perspective. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm legitimately trying to understand.
The Jewish people look at things how they are. We don't try to make them look more beautiful. So if I see radical Islam, I will call it radical Islam. And if someone say, "Oh, so you're Islamophobe," I'm like, "No, I'm just saying the facts." So when
Right, like Islam,
know
Islam,
all
and,
the
Islam, and,
facts,
Islam and Jews got along for a long period of time in a lot of places, for sure.
Well,
So
yeah, because what happened is Islam started to morph with leftist ideology and communist
Exactly.
ideology, and it became something else entirely. It's not the same thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sot, are
Shalom.
you a
Blessings.
hey brother?
Yeah.
Brother,
I'm a
before
friend. I'm a friend of what do you call yourself on here? SBS.
okay,
So yeah, I was just listening
right.
in.
No problem. Are you at least
Can I ask you a
18
question?
before you continue?
I love it that this is John live, but he's like so quiet, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Sot, are you at least 18?
But yes.
Amazing. All right, y'all can continue.
Yeah. The Vatican has dominated Europe for 1600 years, and Rome has dominated Europe for 2600 years. So I mean that's just it, man. Like the Roman Empire never left. It's been in control from day one.
It's became the Vatican. This is right.
Yeah, it's still
The
it's not-
English Empire became the bank. So this is
Right.
the process of these two forces. And this is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You see the facts,
I mean,
how they
it's not-
are. It's not about opinion. This is what happened. Okay?
I mean, I definitely have a theory that the Vatican's putting a lot of blame on Jews to cover up for
Yeah.
what they're doing. Personally, I definitely do believe that.
They always have. They've always have.
You know when they start, right? They start when they kill Jesus and say that this is us.
Right.
This is actually the start, bro.
No, yeah, that's true. It's very true.
Like
So,
the cross.
I have a
The
theory,
cross
if you don't mind
is
me
a
asking.
torture Roman device.
It became
Let me ask you. Let me ask you a serious question, because I have a theory that I have a theory that the empire that controlled Troy then came to Rome and created Rome, and then created the Vatican and then London and stuff like this. What do you think about that?
Well, Jack, like, let me tell you this, man. Speaking as an Italian, okay, I'm Italian, and I can tell you this right now. My family came from Napoli, all right, from Naples. If you go to Naples, okay, like all of it is controlled by people that have nothing to do with Naples, okay? So it's always been that way.
Yes.
All right. So that's how it goes, man. Like there was a group called the Ndrangheta. People talk about conspiracy theories, and a lot of that is nonsense. But this Ndrangheta existed for centuries, and it's ruled over Italy, and really it has global reach. You know, people talk about like the Illuminati and these conspiracies. You don't need them when you have real ones. Okay. This is a global secret society and mafia that literally was connected to the Vatican Bank and what was known as propaganda due and all of this, okay? So, like, it's kind of like with Israel. Like, do you think that Israel is in control of its own country? No. Okay, and so this is the thing, is you have the leaders in the front that you see, and then you have the ones behind the throne who are really in control. And that's what it's always been. So it's not really so much that they, like, kept power secretly. It's more like they never lost it. You know, like Rome is just Babylon.
Exactly. This is the Napoleon method, and this is what they do for 300 years. Like it's divine and conquer. It's to make problem and issues and not unite us just for making money and eating babies and drink blood and shit.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I agree for sure. And let me ask you this before I forget my question.
The Epstein files and all that kind of show you too. And like the gentleman just said, you know, you call things as you see it. You know, radical Islam is radical Islam. You know.
Well, let me ask you this question: do you think that
different traditions or people misappropriating different traditions?
Do you think that do you think that the Persians and the radical Islam and the Vatican, the radical Islam, the Persians have like some sort of like agreement that they're trying to do to the Jews, to the Europeans, and other peoples of the world?
Well, they want to divide everybody. They want to divide men and women. They want to divide black and white. They want to divide Jew and Gentile. It's always been that way, man. They take what's in the Kabbalah and what's in the Talmud that's supposed to be something that is inside of you. Okay, like one of the major things you see is this idea of like the nations and all of this. Okay, as being something external. That's not what it was.
It's about good and evil.
Right.
This is the whole story.
Internally,
the good story
yes.
is unity, and the bad story is, grape and money and lust and all this shit.
See, I've done my own studies in all kinds of different traditions. I don't have any one tradition. I consider myself a student of all traditions. And part of that tradition is Kabbalah. And, I've found a lot of, resonance within that. And I see how they've taken these ideas, just like they do with every ancient text, and they take something that's supposed to be about spiritual purification and they turn it into something political. And this is what they always do. And if you're talking about how Islam, was pretty much in peace, well, yeah, the infidels, okay, were like aspects of the self, essentially. And that's kind of what it all is. But Christianity is a very literal tradition, and that's the problem. And Judaism and like the more esoteric elements of like Sufism and all that, as you know, Jack, I'm into esoteric traditions. But when you understand all that, like everything is happening to you. When you read whatever is in the text, it's something that's happening to you. And when I say you, I mean all of us. I mean that it like there's battles that are happening externally, but really they're also happening internally. You feel what I'm saying? So like Satan, for instance, is an adversary within you. It's not a demon in hell that's judging. You know what I mean? Like that's the understanding of it. And the church took all these things and they turned it into something literal, where Jesus is literally going to come into the clouds like a UFO or something. And
a weapon, they change it.
Yeah, when really it's from Isaiah, the suffering servant. The whole thing is a midrash. The whole idea of Jesus being the savior and all that is midrash. What's known as midrash. That's really what it is. So they took Christianity and they turned it into a literal person existing in literal time, and and they took all these spiritual concepts that are about the elevation and purification of the soul of the individual, and they turn it into some kind of conquest. And that's what they always do. They use the Bible to in the old times to basically reinforce and justify slavery. They said the curse of Ham, that black people were cursed. And so that's why they were treated the way they were. Literally. They had been in cages and stuff. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but that's the misuse of the scriptures. And if you look at it from even a higher perspective, the whole story, look, there is a few things that happen with the years. 95% of all Christians never read the 5 books of Moses. They don't know what is like. They use like in John 4:4, it says not on the bread alone. You need to learn everything that God says. It's exactly what in Deuteronomy 8:3. So it tells you, actually, if you quoted Jesus, it actually tells you to read the whole Torah. But because Christians never read the Torah, so they think that they need to read only their text. And this is the great deception, because they don't know about how to reach freedom. The whole story of the Torah, Exodus, is about a nation getting out of slavery, getting out from a position that you need to blame somebody else, right? The garden, the story in the garden, you don't need to blame other people for what you have done. Take responsibility. But what Christianity have done, what the church have done, or what Rome have done, is actually putting humanity backwards. They saw that about 10% of our Roman society was Jews, by the way, were Christians. They called Christians. The Jews was called Christians because the word Christians, if you go to Isaiah 61:1, it's talking about in the LXX, when they translated the word Messiah, it says Christ. So the Jews that believe in an upcoming Messiah was called Christians. So they changed history. They took the word Christians, that they were Jews, they just believe in an upcoming Messiah that's going to save them. They're going to rebuild Jerusalem. They're going to build Israel. And because they were prosecuted by Rome, they were unaliving them in the year 64 when there was a rebellion, when the Jews, the Israelites start to burn Rome, and then they turn it into the persecution of Christians as believing in Christ. The whole issue that they changed the Messiah from a king, a warrior Messiah, into a submissive Messiah. So they can break the spirit. And they turn it all around. Instead of implementing a society that don't need to submit, that can fight, that can have achievement of autonomy, that everybody are equal, they have all these things in the Testament that says, slave, obey your masters, obey your earthly rulers like they are divine, like they're sent from God. And all these things that I'm reading.
Well, what do you think about? Well, what do you think about Paul? Because
Paul was like an agent, man. Like the way I see it from Rome, he was a double agent. He was literally like he came out of the mysteries, man. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the mysteries per se. Like I said, I don't have any one tradition. I take from everywhere. But like what you have to understand is that Paul was literally like killing Christians before he supposedly had this miraculous transformation, right? So I mean, that's the first thing about it.
If you think about it, if they were not Christian, they believe only in Jesus. They were Christian, that just Jews that were in with the Messiah. He was hunting Jews that want to rebel.
Right, and here's the thing, exactly, and you said something very pivotal, I think, and that's that they turned the Messiah into something that was, you know, docile, essentially. And it's just like, oh, well, just let things be, you know, it's in God's hands, you know, turn the other cheek, you know. And
well, let me ask this question.
That's
let me ask this question really.
All right.
Let me ask this question really quickly before I lose my question. So, in the way that Greece was a vassal state of the Persians, do you think it's possible that Rome or America are also vassal states of another?
Yeah, it's called Britain. That's not even a theory, dude. That's for sure. Like,
yeah, but I mean, but who rules Britain? Because
it's about money. Again, it's not about nation; it's about money.
Yeah, that's
nations are just a play of act. But
right, yeah,
everything. It's not governments. Is the family with power? Is the people with $100 of billions of dollars? It's BlackRock and Vanguard and all those companies.
Right.
So when you control like 50% of the market, you are in control, bro. You can make everything you want.
Yeah. Why do you think every king, you know, bows to the Pope? It's not because they're Catholic.
No, but I know, I agree. But what I'm saying is that
he decides who is on the throne and who's not. You know,
right? But
like,
what I'm
calling the Godfather. Go
but what I'm getting
Godfather Part 3. No, I'm serious though. Like it's fiction, but it's not. Go watch the movie Godfather Part 3, and you'll see there's a scene where Michael Corleone is talking to the other mobsters, and they're all having a meeting, and he's like, "Hey, man, there's these guys coming for us. You know, they're ruthless. They're butchers, man." He's like, they even got the Vatican, and he talks about the Knights of Malta, and you start looking into this. This is real stuff they're talking about, man. They're putting it in a movie like it's all
fully Italian, bro.
Yeah, I'm Italian, yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you quote, you know, The Godfather, you're absolutely Italian. Like this is a heritage film. You know?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, we're always.
And again, the Jews have the Jewish mafia, and the Jewish mafia and the Italian mafia control New York, bro.
Yeah, Murder Inc. We have long history, and you know, at one time, you know, Italians, they couldn't decide if they were white enough or not, and we got hung along with the melanated people. I like the word black. So you know, we kind of have a similar story. You know, we've always been kind of misunderstood too. You know, and Hollywood makes sure that they're only portrayed as the most vicious and bloodthirsty and whatever the hell else. You know,
well, I'll be honest. I mean, I think a lot of Europeans have been, you know, kind of enslaved by this kind of like. I mean, and again, like I am a Christian, but I definitely think that a lot of Christianity has been.
Profile. If you look into like the way that movies are made, like I'm serious. Like go look and you'll see like all the Arab, Like characters are always like villains. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always portraying a certain way about somebody. You know, you'll have
Yeah, but I mean, Arabs are
Ebonics or whatever. You'll never
Arabs
see like. Go ahead.
But Arabs are often villains, though. I mean, let's be honest.
Bro, no,
Yeah.
everybody is individuals, man. God is not a respecter of persons, it says. You know, and that's the truth, man. You gotta take people individually. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is, man.
Again, the story is about good versus evil,
right?
Not about religion. I make many lives, bro. I have so many Palestinians go on my live and say that they love Israel and they hate the Palestinian bullshit and Hamas and all this.
Right.
And they are Palestinian, bro. They are Muslim Arabs, but they follow the truth. So when you follow what is fact and what is not, like if you're a Christian and you believe in Jesus, so do you know that Jesus was an Israeli, a Jewish, he lived in Israel, he's born in Nazareth and all this. If you are a Muslim and you have any question, it's wrote in the Quran, go to the people of the book, like to the Jews. They say that God will give the land to us in all of the books, bro. But people act like, no, Jewish are colonizer. Yes, we are the colonizer and we have a little state more small than New Jersey, bro.
Do you think that there was ever...
Bro,
well, I don't even see colonization as all necessarily evil personally, but I mean,
it's not evil. It's about act and react. It's about it. Look, if something happened, there's gonna be consequences, right? If you try to kill us, we're gonna fuck you up. So
most of history is nonsense, bro. Just like in the end, like most of it is nonsense. We'll just start there, man.
Nonsense.
And it's about divide and conquer.
Stick to the facts.
And that's why these conversations are necessary, because we need to be united, not divided. Because that's what they want, man. You know,
for us to be united, we need the good people to do acts, but good people, majority stay silent. This is like in Pearl Harbor, most of Japanese was a good people, but still Hiroshima and Nagasaki,
right?
You know, take it. In Berlin, most of German was a good people, bro. But still, Dresden was bombed like ass. So of course, good people get hurt, but they only get hurt because other good people stay silent.
I agree, but I definitely agree with that for sure.
And that's what they want. They want everybody afraid of everybody else, and to be in paralysis to where they can't do anything. They don't even care if you know what's going on. That's why they, do this whole thing with the Epstein files, where it's almost like a joke, where it's like, nah, we're not going to release anything.
There's a prime minister
more and more at a time, and then they like redact it. It's like they're literally playing games with people. They're like, yeah, we're evil. We know we are.
You know who's Ehud Barak?
So can you explain the USS Liberty from your point of view then? Because I texted you in the comments a little while ago, but now we've went on to like 3 different topics already. So
what the question about the USS Liberty?
What's the question? It's a simple case. I mean, it's already got released. You have the recordings. Like, it's pretty simple. What's the question?
I asked, can you explain your point of view of it? That was exactly my question.
Did you hear the recording? Did you read the file?
I did.
So
but people interpret it differently, because some people are saying it's an accident. Some people think that it's not an accident because the soldiers on the ship have testimony of the flag flying high. So
whose testimony? In the file, there is no testimony.
A few of the 96 soldiers that were injured but ended up surviving and then coming back to America.
So why it's not in the file?
It is in the file, but
so it's in the file. I don't understand.
I simply just asked his point of view of it. I'm not even talking to you, Mankins. I specifically added him and said, you seem intelligent. Can you explain the USS Liberty when you're done? And then when I asked him in person. I specifically asked how he interpreted the situation.
Oh, so
Now,
this
if you
question was
wouldn't
for
mind.
all of us.
No, it was directly towards you.
I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but why do you need to interpret the situation? There is a fan case.
Because he is from where I'm asking about. And again, I was asking him specifically.
What?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking you. I said
You're
you
asking me?
seem intelligent, so I'm asking how you interpreted the situation.
I don't see any interpretation for this situation. Everything is like locked down. You know what I mean? It's not like I can change. It's like you can say, ask me, how can I interpret the sky? They are blue, bro. You know what I mean? Like not everything have layers.
So you think it was just purely an accident?
No, I
Well,
believe that people lie.
So then I'm asking for your interpretation.
Okay, so I think like 50% of what that we see is a lie, and like 90% of what are we hearing is a lie. And after October 7, I saw so many people in Israel, Jewish people, that lie about so many things that from my perspective, when they'll say, you know, soldier, I say this and this, I'm like, okay, so what? It's all about if they'll save their own narrative, like if they stick to the truth or they are telling lies. What happened? Who get money from this? Who get money from what happened? Just follow the cash.
Like, for example, like he was just saying that Mubarak, weren't you just saying that like the prime minister was in the files or something? I don't know how to say her name.
Ehud Barak is one of the prime minister of Israel. He's a traitor.
Yeah.
He's one of the worst guy ever. And I actually pray every day that someone will punish him. They arrest him, they do something. He's a bad man. You know, there's a preach, I think he's Catholic, I'm not sure. And he have like a devil eyes, bro. He have a plane and a yacht and a big house. I forget his name. But he's
It's like he hates Israel, man.
So,
like he hates us.
Of course.
I don't, but so I was asking for your interpretation. So is the point that you're getting at, because it wasn't a very straightforward answer, is that you think that it was on purpose and the US ended up paying you guys to bomb our own ship?
No, bro. I think that if there's stories like that, they are lies. Okay? And no one will ever know the truth about it. They hide so many things, bro. Look, on October 7, a bunch of gay guys from Gaza infiltrated Israel and slaughtered babies and women and kids and raped hundreds of girls. So that doesn't happen by accident. You can't just enter to the border of Israel with quiet. This is not This is not the way how the borders in Israel work. We have surveillance camera, we have automatically shooting gun, we have a balloon, like a Zeppelin that can see like 5 miles away from the fence.
Yeah,
we have
there's no
motion
way
detectors
someone
and
just
everything
got-
and combat soldier all over the border. But when we realize what happened in Israel, so we realize that the lie is so big that it is fucking amazing. There is not even one Hollywood movie that even close that what happened in Israel on 7th of October and in the 6 months before of 7th
I think
of October.
it's Sabbateans, personally. That's what I think. I think it's
Sorry?
I think basically everyone's hostage by the Sabbateans. I think that's what Epstein is. I think that's what all of it this is really. If you're, I know you're familiar with sabotage.
Yes.
You know the
Look, there's
Frankies.
a man that called Ronen Bar. He's like the head of the FBI in Israel, okay? The Shabak, okay? He put a tequila team, is like a special unit, in 1 o'clock a.m. to go to the south because there's a suspicious of a Hamas attack. But he doesn't alert the bodyguard, he doesn't alert the army, he doesn't evacuate the party.
There's no way.
He doesn't go to the Air Force and tell them, you know, there's like he was in the Supreme Court and gave a statement for what happened.
It's just like when they had like they legitimately had simulations running, like during the 9/11 attack. Like this is where you got people like looking away. It doesn't take like some grand conspiracy. All it takes is for the people that are supposed to be doing their job at the right moments to not be, to be distracted by
Exactly.
something or to be
All
you know,
disappear.
it's really
We have,
simple. The real conspiracies are simple. You know,
bro,
And
we
I
have so
believe
many
there was a
defenses. We have
conspiracy.
so many defenses in Israel. If
Right.
you try to get to
There's
our
no
sense,
way.
bro, you don't even imagine what happened to you. But in this case,
There's no way.
3,000 warriors
have been
and like 2,000 Gaza with flip-flops, bro. They enter with flip-flops and rape women
Right.
and slaughter kids in their bed, bro.
that's
1,200 people
It's sick.
and kidnap 2,500 people. Like, bro, this is crazy what happened here.
It really is.
There's a big prison in Israel, and there's so many like
I still would love to know
you know
what the-
left and right issue and all this bullshit.
I have my own my own opinions, but or thoughts really. I'm really like not like a full blown like analysis. I don't know for sure, but like you said, man,
Yeah,
it's happen. You can't like be security like that. You know, it's like trying to.
And again, bro, I serve in the army for 6 years.
Right.
I've been in Gaza 4 times. I know all the fences, bro. I know all
There's no
the
way,
defense
man.
operation, everything. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there is no way that even a tank can get close to the fence.
And that's why I made the connection with 9/11 because you know there's a reason why war has never been on American soil. You know, because our defense
Like, you know, the building is explode. They wreck the twin towers, but somehow the passport of the terrorists survived.
Right. And
Like,
then building seven.
the heat melted the metal of the twin towers, but the passport survived.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, that's conspiracy. Or the opposite, where everyone thinks that everything is a conspiracy.
Shalom,
And it's
everyone.
like, no, man, it's really simple. Like,
Shalom.
it's just a matter of the person who's supposed to be guarding everything not there that day. Or, just
Not only not there,
Very
open the
simple
gate.
things,
He's
man.
fucking open the gate.
Are you saying my people did 9/11?
What?
Are you saying my
9/11
people did 9/11?
9/11 is
It's
complicated.
not. No, it's not about your people. It's about the rich people.
No, it
That's
wasn't
the
it
one that
wasn't
owns the
one
building.
people. It was a collusive effort. I
By
guarantee.
who?
I
By
think
who?
the same thing happened with October 7th.
By
I
who?
think there were people
Islamic
within
terrorists
and
and some
without.
bad people, bro.
Obviously,
it's-
there were traitors within, man. Like, I mean, it's the same thing that happened with the U.S. It's the
Are you
same thing that, like I was saying earlier, like I don't think Israel is really controlled by the people that want to do good for Israel, and that's why you have Jews in Israel that are literally like, "Hey, we need to get rid of Netanyahu. Hey, we're against Zionism," like because they understand like this something is not right here, you know.
Yeah,
And then
I
they're
hope.
called
To be honest,
anti-Semitic.
I want someone to take out Benjamin Netanyahu.
He's a
So
monster.
who do you think need to be the prime minister?
Benjamin Netanyahu, I think he is not smart.
He's a
No, no,
monster.
sorry.
No, he's very
Ask
smart.
again. Who you think need to be the Israeli prime minister?
No one. I don't think Israeli should exist. Israel should exist.
You see, this is what happened when gay people go up.
Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Since 1995, Benjamin Netanyahu.
You can't give any an example, bro.
I'm giving you an
Just
example
start
right
with
now.
hatred.
So I'm giving the example.
No, you can't. I don't think you need to be exist.
I'm
I
giving
don't
you
think
an
need to talk.
example, and if you
This
let
is
me
not an
talk, I'm going
example,
to get my buddy to mute you.
I don't want to get you talk if you want the annihilation.
Can
of
you
Israel.
mute him? No,
You want
Brander,
to
can you
kill my
mute him?
baby? No, I will not give you talk, bro. There's
No,
two
Brander,
options.
can you
could
mute him
get
for like a
out of
few
the live,
seconds? Because he's not going to let me
or
finish
the
my
host
point.
can. No. I will not give you this.
No, Brander, can you mute him for a sec? No, Brander?
No. No one will shut.
Yes, because I'm not
You got
scared
me
of.
out of the live. It's
Let me
okay.
finish.
Are you
Yes,
one
yes,
of
you can
those
cry. You can
replacement
cry.
theory Christians? Are you one
Let
of
me
those-
finish, please. So
Are
Z,
you one of those
No.
replacement theory Christians?
who me?
Yeah. He's like
Yeah.
a Nazi.
No, because yes, I think Christians are
Okay,
better,
so-
and
so
Judaism
you
also.
basically
Judaism is a false
believe-
religion. Judaism is
So
a
you
false
ba-
religion.
So you basically believe that we lost the covenant. We don't have a right.
Do you believe in Jesus Christ was the
ancestral
Messiah?
land, right?
Do you believe Jesus was the Messiah?
No, of course
No.
not.
He
Then
was
you
just
then
a Jew like me.
you believe in
Just another
Judaism.
Jew. He was just another Jew,
Okay.
bro.
Not in the Bible. He's a Christian.
Sorry, Justin. No, you don't read the
It's-
Bible. You read the New
It's a
Testament.
Roman tale.
Okay, never mind. So you're not even gonna hear me out. Since
Of course, never mind.
1995, Benjamin Netanyahu actually said,
nothing happened in 1995.
"You're not gonna let me finish talking."
No.
No, nobody
Classic
cares.
Jew. Classic fucking Jew. Classic fucking Jew. This is why Schmiller should have burned you all.
Don't cry. Don't
This is why
cry.
this is why
What
Schmiller should have
happened?
burned you all.
The
This is why
Jews
Schmiller was right about you.
2.4 billion Christians, only 14 million Jews.
I'm so scared of the Jewish people.
Yes, we control the media. Okay.
I mean, you guys did do 9/11, USS Liberty attack. You also guys did the bombing of the Jaffa Gate incident. You also
All of us,
we
this is
did.
our,
Course we
yes,
did.
yes.
But
Did
see,
you guys not
here-
do the
let me ask you a question, Matt. But don't you find it problematic that you
So
just
all
like
you
say
can find is
that I
one
want
simple
Schmiller to burn them because they
accident
created
that
porn?
happened in
Yes.
no
It's not
that
that
you
simple, though.
that you collectivize you collectivize them all as Jews, and then you get mad when
Yeah.
people do that to whites, right? Like,
No,
Yeah, you
not
can't-
whites.
you can't collectivize.
No, because Christianity is the biggest part. It started in Ethiopia. No,
yeah, but like,
gross,
hold on. But
gross.
like, obviously, you would say that there's a lot of people who are.
But yeah, Ethiopia.
where did the
kind of
Bible
Christianity.
originate from?
There's 1,500. There's like 15,000 different.
Where did the
denominations
Bible
that comes
originate
over.
from?
Which one is the
It
real?
could be
Where
one
did it
of
originate
these- one
from?
of these weird
First
Persia,
one.
really. If you
Where did the
really-
Bible
See how he
originate
can't
from?
answer any questions. He can't
Persia.
answer a question because he
So
doesn't.
it started in Ethiopia. Started in
I think he's
Ethiopia. It's
one of
been in
these
Africa.
cults.
It's
Even
in Africa.
Second Temple Judaism was influenced by Persia. Like it
So,
very much
no, Brenner,
started
can you just
in Syria.
can you mute Z for 1 sec so I can
Are
prove
you
my point?
PHI? Are you one of these weirdos, the PHI?
Can you let me prove my point and prove you wrong?
He must
Okay.
be a pedophile, bro.
It will be 5 seconds to prove you wrong.
Nobody care. Really, nobody
You will,
care.
I will. I
Nobody
care.
about you, bro.
I do
You
care.
can still talk shit.
No, you're
Can
Your
not
mom don't
important,
care
man.
about you. Your dad don't care about you.
You can't broad
I'm sure you don't have a wife. So
Can we all just let each other talk, please?
You won't let me talk.
Right, I agree with that.
So here's my point. Since 1995, Benjamin Netanyahu has been saying it.
Nobody care. Really, nobody care.
You're not gonna let me
I mean,
finish my
Netanyahu
point.
is a monster. I'll go.
bullshit. Sorry.
So you're not gonna let me talk.
Nobody
Okay.
care. You're not important.
I'll agree with you on that one.
Okay.
Well, Benjamin
Mankins, Mankins, dude, I tried. You wouldn't shut the fuck up and let other people finish. I don't care if you guys don't agree with each other, but at least have the enough common fucking decency to let each other finish, and then you guys can rebuttal each other's statements when you're done talking. It's not that hard. That's how a fucking conversation works.
Thank you. So again, let me finish my point, Z. Since 1995, Benjamin Netanyahu has been saying Iran was trying to build a nuclear weapon for 31 years. 31 years. How is it taking them this
Ever
long?
tried
And I'll
to
be, no, let me
build-
finish.
You
Let me
ever
finish.
tried
That's a
to
good
build-
point. That's a good
you ever
point.
tried
Go
to
ahead,
build
go
one
ahead.
in the desert?
So no, there isn't, because guess what? The U.S. was wrong about Yemen. They were wrong about Ethiopia. They were wrong about
Right.
Yemen, Egypt, Afghanistan, and Iraq. They were wrong about 9 times out of the 10 in the Middle East. How does Iran make it the 10th time a charm? I guess 10 times a charm, right? 10 times a charm, right?
Maybe you can ask the government of Iran.
Didn't
just
you guys
slap
also
them in the
attack a
last 2
Navy ship?
weeks. 50,000 people. Ask them.
So when we asked for your help to relieve our soldiers in Afghanistan, why didn't you help relieve our soldiers?
Sorry?
Why didn't Israel help relieve our soldiers when we were trying to back out of Afghanistan? Why did you guys not help?
Do you have the document?
The document, yes. We had the
Send it to
document
me,
from George
please.
Bush and Obama.
No,
George
no,
Bush and
send,
Obama.
send it. I know that you don't read anything, so send the document.
Okay, so I don't read anything. So
Send me
did
this
you,
right now. I want to read it right now. Send it to me. I will read it. Don't
So-
talk shit about things that you don't understand. I
Oh,
know that you don't have proof.
I don't understand.
This
So
is why I
why?
said it.
Oh, I don't understand.
Send me the
I don't
proof.
understand. I don't understand.
Referring to, I think that might.
Okay, so I don't understand. Z, how about you search up the Jaffa Bombgate incident? How about you search that up?
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Search up the
sorry.
Jaffa Bombgate. Search up the Jaffa Gate bombing. Search that up, Z.
What is your point? What are you trying to get?
You
What is
Israelis
your
have done more
I don't
harm
get it.
in civilization than any other country.
Yeah, it was a street bomb.
Oh, you want to talk about numbers, bro?
Yes, you guys are like 20 million
Okay,
Christians.
so let me talk 1 minute
Are you talking
without
about the street
interrupting.
bombing
Okay,
that
can you do this?
2002. I just want to like
So
try to be on the
let's
same
say
page.
this way: from the start of the war of 7th of October, of 2 years, there's 73,000 people die. This is by Hamas data that I don't believe in anyway, but let's say that this is true, okay?
Of course you don't believe it because you're a fucking Jew.
You see how you don't disrespect and don't let me finish and say that I'm a
you're
fucking
not,
Jew?
you're not believing
This is why you can't.
Because you don't believe the
This is
innocent
why I
children
don't
that are
let
being
you talk.
unalived.
No, because you don't stick with the truth. You speak like a stupid man. You just say you're a fucking Jew, so you're anti-Semitic Nazi. It's okay. I know that you have no love, not in your childhood and not right now. You don't hear to the fact. You ask question and start to cry and call me a fucking Jew.
Yeah,
After October 7, I don't care about anyone except my children. This is what happened when you try to fuck Israel. Israel is going to fuck you up. This is math, simple math. 1 + 1 = 2. You try to kill us, we're gonna kill you.
Okay, here, so, okay.
And kill and
Z, I
rape
got it for you. I got
1,200
it.
people,
Z, I
we're
got
gonna
it for you.
demolish everything
Z,
you have.
I got it for
bro.
you. I got
And
the
if
thing
you
for you.
try to attack us, we're going to fuck you up. No matter how big you
We're
are,
so
or strong
scared.
you
We're
are,
so
or how
scared
many
of
people
Jews.
you have.
We're so
I
scared
know
of
that
Jews.
you're scared, bro.
You know what, Z? How about
Just
this?
keep hiding. So come
Z,
to Israel. I
Z,
will send you invite.
Z, you know what
I will
happened?
send you a tickets to a plane right now. You fucking ass. Come.
You know what? How about this? How about Negro Heil
I
Hitler?
want you
How
to
about
see
that?
my face live. This is how I look like.
Heil Hitler.
I will send you the ticket
Heil
right now. Send me
Hitler.
your account. I will send you the ticket.
Heil
Come to
Hitler.
Israel.
Medication to these communities. So now the likelihood of HIV/AIDS mutating and becoming creating more viral, antiretroviral resistant strands is likelier. Thanks to the president. So we could see a rise in counts if we don't have the shield of that, and if HIV/AIDS, like there is a vaccine that Moderna is trying to work on using mRNA technology. So if they were going to do human trials, but they had some issues with the vaccine, so they delayed it till I think 2028 or something. So a vaccine is on the works, and then there's been several cases where people with a rare blood enzyme that makes them resistant to getting HIV have been used on a man in Portugal who was 100 years old, who was the first person in the world to be quote unquote in remission from HIV. So, the days of 0 new cases is the reality we could see in our lifetime if we continue funding and moving medical research forward. So HIV/AIDS could be a thing of the
Wait,
past.
Aspen, think about what you're advocating for right now. You want to move medical research forward. What does that mean for the rest of society? Like, you want more unaffordable housing. You want more young people to just not have any stake in the system. Better medicine means better medicine means old people live longer, meaning more bad politics, more unaffordable housing. It means worse medicine. What are you saying? Cut the CDC, cut the World Health Organization. Cut off.
No. Trace, this you're not even a real person. Trace, this means you will. This is ridiculous. Like, people who agree with this agree with them also unaliving. Because I'm sorry to say, but but countries that still value healthcare and all that aren't going to sell you their healthcare once they realize that you are cutting your own. They will say, "Don't come to my country. We don't want your money because you're diseased, and we don't want diseases in our shores."
No, listen.
I agree. These people, these two men are an example. Science tells us that we only have a few million years to live until we get extinct. We shouldn't be that way because we have no natural predators. We have the capability of doing anything we want. We could build a paradise for ourselves tomorrow. We could love one another like our own. We could do that. But it's people like these two men in the panel who are creating.
You're stupid. You're just stupid.
He admitted
You're
to it
a
already.
danger to all society. You're a danger to children. You're a danger to women. And the men, any man that's around you needs to be put in jail too, because that means they support your idiocy.
Great. So can you answer the question? No, we're not.
I'm
We're
not
not
asking nothing you
answering
gotta say,
dumb questions.
sir. As far as I know, you're a rapist, you're a child
What's your
raper.
question?
When it comes to, like, say if women wanted to overthrow a country, what
Hypothetical.
is the enforcement that they would have to rely on? It would have to be men, right?
Okay, so if a woman wants to overthrow a country, cough, cough, bong, and then what?
Okay. So,
then what?
if women wanted to, so say if tomorrow women wanted to overthrow America, what is the enforcement? Where does that come from? They would have to rely on men still to overthrow the country
No
because
woman needs to do that. No, you may think that you're the head, but we're the neck. We can
Men
turn the
love
head
women.
any way
What are you
we
talking
want,
about?
bro.
Not every man hates every woman.
Beautifully
said. I'm not even saying that I hate women. I'm just asking if women wanted to overthrow the country, how would they be able to?
It sounds like you don't like women enough to think they can vote.
I don't like through your head. That's the problem. Jimmy, get it through your head. Women don't want to overthrow anything.
We don't need to. We don't need to.
Not the question.
They're already a
question
part
is
of our
hypothetically,
system.
if
What are
they
you talking
wanted
about?
to,
There's
how
people in
would they
Congress.
do it? How would
You're-
they get it done?
Is Tam Bundy
trying to
a
make an
woman or
overall
a female? I mean, a
But
male.
you guys are so emotional that you can't even.
Oh, here we
So,
go.
like,
We're
the
so
answer-
Emotional. Oh God, we're so emotional. We can't have our own.
Okay, Jimmy, I have a question.
You go ahead.
Okay. Jimmy,
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
are you a red pill? A red pillar?
No, I'm not.
Interesting. Okay, so do you have a problem with a woman if she were to run this country? Would you have a problem with that?
It would be dependent on who the woman was.
What do you mean, depending on what characteristics and traits
got your
should a
answer.
woman
What
that is running? Hold on,
value-
hold on.
what values
What
and
characteristics do you
characteristics
think a
brought
woman
to the
should have to run this country?
Hey y'all, what's a red pillar?
Yeah, it was new to me too. I just learned what last week it is.
It's mostly people that hate
They
women.
got the whole damn rainbow: white pills, black pills, red pills, blue pills. Fuck.
Meth pills that you take. Please speak with the quorum and address the prompt.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Age and pronoun. So whatever your name is. Socks, Cirque, whatever your name is.
I apologize.
No, you good. Sock, address the panel. Address the prompt, please. Age and pronoun.
Boot them. Boot them.
He's not even saying anything.
Boot them.
All right. SVS.
But a red pill is mostly, it's like when you go down a rabbit hole, like videos where men are just talking about how men are better than females.
Oh, y'all want to tell me what I
Not
found out?
even people.
Oh, let me tell you. Hold on, let me get my journal. I take notes and stuff because I was actually learning. A guy was actually teaching me what a real pillar was and where that term came from originally. So supposedly there was a study done. I have my notes in my thing. I don't feel like going in my other room. But I forgot the guy's name. But it was a study done. This was at a college. And they were doing a study. You know how like they have those men like in group chats and stuff. They had this big group chat pretty much. And what they would do is send these men out who would go
Was
on
that
these
Jubilee
dates.
by chance?
I forgot his name, but they would do these studies and see what works with women and what did not work. And they would take it back to this group, and there was a whole group study done on women to see how to get a woman. And he tried to tell me this is originally how it started. He said, now the modern red pilling is like different because I told, the whole argument with that of like the modern verse, originally what it started as. And he supposedly the guy who it originated from, he came out debunking saying, the modern, red pill is not what it was originally supposed to be. That's not what we're stand for. But I'm like, it's all based off the same thing. So pretty much y'all are, what do you call it when you're trying to like manipulate our smoke screens and mirroring women to believe that you are this way in order to lure a woman in. That makes sense. So that's originally what the thing was. And
The only thing I can think of is Trad Wife or something like that.
to give, and what it's pretty much turned into is this form of I don't know what the hell it is now, but either way you look at it, it's not. But yeah.
So.
But yeah, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to see if you were right.
But why? Well, why is it? Why is the red pill bad if you're saying that you
It
kind of
means
like
that
the
they now using red pill men are saying that all women are manipulative and they're gonna get it and manipulate women how they see fit.
Well, isn't that kind of black
So
pilling?
these are the
though?
men that go off
I thought that was black
they
pilling.
go off looking, what do you call it? Look gazing. So a woman has to look this way, be this size, do this.
Well, that sounds
do
like a
that,
gay
have
guy,
this
though.
amount of bodies.
That sounds like what a gay guy would say, though.
Where I differ from red pill men is they say that you should sleep with multiple women as much as you can. I disagree with that.
Well, would you tell a woman not to sleep around if she wants to, though? Hold on. Would you tell Jimmy? Would you tell a woman not to sleep around if she wants to, though?
Yeah, I
she do whatever she wants. It's her body.
Right. So couldn't men do the same thing then?
Yeah, it's your body too.
What about
I'm not saying I'm
do whatever you want, little slut.
I do not say that you should go around sleeping around. Now, do I agree with that? That's none of my business. If that's what you want to do, that is their business. But they were up here shaming women, you know, who what the panel was about was pretty much is, oh, does body count matter? Does body count matter? Blah, 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 blah.
Well, wouldn't it just
This
come to
guy
preference,
said
though? Like some
that
people would have a
women-
preference for.
This guy said that women are attracted to men that sleep around with a lot more women. And I said that is false. And I asked him, is that based off of your ego? Or is that something that you believe that women actually are attracted to? Or are you just saying that's what women like because you tried to overcompensate them?
By the way, this guy hasn't brought up any sources.
But wouldn't you say that, like, generally speaking, that a lot of women do go for like the top 10% of men, though, like in a general sense?
Got a lot of women go after? Probably so, yeah, you can say that maybe, yeah. I mean, y'all did the study. I wasn't there doing the study.
But I'm saying, like, from your
man
experience,
that looks stable and looks like they would provide for them.
Right? Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, women make decisions based on. Hey, I'm not talking to you. So can you just stop talking? Just stop talking.
It sounds like you don't want me to come up with information.
Well, I'm asking a woman her experience. So that's, unless you're a woman, then it doesn't really apply to you. So I'm asking her from her experience. Do you think that women generally go for, like, you know, the top 10 or 20 or 30% of men in general? Like, they kind of like gravitate towards those men?
What kind of men?
Like, what I'm saying is that, okay, let me put it in different terms. Would you say that about 50 to 60 or 70% of men?
Alpha male, the quote unquote top.
Not even
male
alpha. I'm just saying, like, what I'm let me put it in different terms. Would you say that most men are not desirable to most women?
Absolutely.
Because most of you are gay.
Okay, cool. So what that means is that there's a lot of women vying for the same men in general, right?
Oh dear God! Seriously, that's so pathetic. Okay, have you ever heard of natural selection? Natural selection. Okay, it's.
Yeah, I'm not putting like a negative connotation to it. I'm just saying that, like, that might be what they're referring to.
Okay,
right?
what's innate within human beings is that it's called natural selection. What women have known to be done since caveman days. I'm not going to get into the details about that, but yes, it is something that women have done since they were back in the caveman days. Were weaker, so they would look to the strongest caveman that could take care of them for security. It was all about security.
So do you not think that that's not carried over into nowadays in modern day? Do you think
not
that's
as much?
instincts?
Yes, it was, but then we had the 50s, then we had the 60s, then we had the women's movement, and it changed. progress because everyone realized since civilization happened, we had cars.
Yeah,
and
but you
houses
can't
and
change
this and that.
biology, though. You can't change
In
biology.
CBS, let me
Yeah,
tell
you
you
can't.
where.
Just
Let me tell you where you men
What,
lost it at.
Audrey?
Okay.
Oh my God.
So, do you know the original reason why you men were made? Okay, let me tell you the reason. You know, women are the first teachers to children, right? We're the teachers of society. We, like what's her name stated here earlier, we teach you how to walk, how to talk, how to go to the bathroom, how to do this, how to do that, how to be a polite person, how to be a polite human, how to treat others. You know, these things. Now, women are naturally, you know.
So what do men teach? What do men teach children?
The thing that you are to do is to reinforce.
I mean, can you say what
I have a theory. I have a theory. Now, what if, since women are the original teachers, we don't have all this muscle and rah 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 can beat you up. We don't do
they're
that.
just security. They're just security.
So what if, women, because you know how y'all like to say women are kind of like years beyond males because we learn quicker, which means we're smarter. So would you not think that if a woman ran this country, because it takes a certain amount of emotional intelligence as well as intellect and other things that goes into that to run a country, I believe.
I wouldn't even say that you're smarter.
Men are only supposed to reinforce the law that we put down. Because let me tell you this, when your household, hold on, Jimmy, when your mother said something, hey, Jimmy, you're going to eat your food, all of your food to get to that table, and you don't listen to your mom, who's going to reinforce that? Your dad.
My mom's dead. But anyway.
Let me ask you.
Hold on, listen. See, your mom puts the law down. Your dad is just the one that reinforces it.
Exactly.
Before you muted me.
This is where we have lost, because this is where the imbalance comes in. Because now what's happening is there's a balance struggle here because it's off balance. Because what men have done is they have this thing called ego nowadays. And what you get is all these men that are running these countries. You got Wun Kung Chung or whatever his name is. You got Trump, them, and all of these that want to beat on their monkey chest. I'm the strongest. I'm this. Right? Yeah. It's all
so name a matriarchy where they get better.
Hold on.
Women, you get the correct woman to put down the law.
Let me ask a very simple
question.
question.
And lead with unselfishness, compassion, love, and all this other stuff, and a sternness. There is no problem. I don't see a problem with why a woman cannot run this.
Because women
Jimmy,
are
just chill for a second, Jimmy.
I want to hear the simple question.
Jealousy, these are negative emotions that women don't feel.
Jimmy, you're just digging the hole deeper. Let me just give me 1 second.
No, I totally am.
Give me
bro.
1 second.
Hey, bro,
you are just
you. So anyway, as I was saying,
just let me get 1 point in, dude. One question for them. One question.
Go ahead. Sure.
Very simple. Okay, here's the question. I can agree with what you're saying if you can say that women take all responsibility for the situation that we're in now.
How can we take responsibility for the situation that we're in right now? We don't.
Well, you said that women teach men, and you guys are responsible for everything. So that means that men have no responsibility anymore, and you take all responsibility for the situation we're in right now. Would you agree?
Now I see what you're trying to do. Okay.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying why don't you guys take all responsibility as women for all the problems in the world?
This is where we separate now.
You're better, you're smarter, you're stronger, you're faster. I mean, in every way, you're better than us.
Yeah, and you can also say in the same breath, who's the ones calling you dumbasses? Because you don't listen, and because you're ego-driven and male-driven, and you run in society off of white male patriarchy.
So can you agree with the statement or not? Should women take all responsibility for everything that we're involved in now or not?
No, why would we?
Take the blame when we're not passing we're
not.
I mean, aren't you guys just kind of being stereotypical, like don't want to take accountability for your actions?
Play that game with somebody
It
else.
wasn't our
I just
actions.
want to say I am so sorry for arguing against you.
You can't
You
get over
make
it. You can't get
such a good point. Sorry,
not a
dude,
good
for cutting you off earlier.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and again, I'm actually being genuine. I'm actually genuinely saying like everything that you said might be true, but that means that you guys have to take all responsibility. You guys have to say,
Well, if that were the case, that will come down to kind of your white counterparts in women, because as we know, once upon a time,
I agree. I
the
agree.
white women uplifted the patriarchal system at one point because that did give them a sense of power.
They uplifted everybody else, and now you guys are turning on anybody who's white, saying that we're all responsible for all your problems, which is kind of like it is kind of white supremacy if you just say you're white.
We came into defense of the white two women at one point when doing the feminist movement, because they did come to black women and
maybe you
other
shouldn't
women
trust
of color
women. Maybe that's
to
the problem.
uplift. Now you're trying to go against the woman. I get exactly what you're trying to do.
Well, I mean, women.
Exactly.
Women,
you see what I'm saying? This is where intelligence comes in.
No,
you know
no, women.
So I'm going to cut you off because what you're trying to arouse is emotionalism.
Women
and trying to bring emotionalism. And now I'm going to be logic for you because you're trying to entice emotion. So what you're doing right now is what you men like to do within the food chain, or not food chain, within the whatever you call it, chain of, y'all
circle of life.
Seeking a part. Yeah. You're trying to pin women against women.
Well, here's the thing. Renee's your only enemy.
When it's actually been proved, that when you put a group of women on a project, when you put women on a project at work, they actually get the solution finished quicker than men.
They stab each other in the back.
Statistic. Go look it up. Don't play that game.
They stab each other in the back. That's what they do.
Oh, come on. Give it a...
Yeah, you're
especially white women, which is why we're going for women who are of color, and we still get blamed for everything.
Oh, so you just like...
Yeah, they're just gonna mute. They're cowards. I mean, why even?
I mean, I'm trying to give people of color their kudos, and I'm getting muted because I'm a white supremacist. It makes no sense. Like, I like brown women, so why am I getting blamed for everything?
Just because you sexualize them, don't mean that you're.
I mean, do you sexualize women of your same race?
I would like us to, if y'all seek power and strength as well, because if I mean, just I'm not trying to, but we know why y'all like seek power. So anything you will out your own people.
No, go ahead.
Just to seek power.
Tell us why do you think we seek power? Why do you think we seek power?
That's your nature.
Why do you think we seek power?
To protect and love the women that we love.
No bullshit.
No, it's not even a man.
It's just bullshit for people like you, Renee.
She's talking about
a beautiful queen.
You're not
like
going to come at Renee, and you're not
thing.
going to try to scapegoat her on this panel, and I'm not going for it.
I mean, I think you sound a lot hotter than Renee, honestly.
I want you to stop up here trying to pin women against women and be a weirdo, because it's coming off creepy and weird.
Let me ask
giving
any black women on this panel, do you think white men, or actually white people in general,
you know what I think? I think white men are the
believe that
problem.
we're inherently evil based on skin color? I'll just
skin color?
Yeah, I'll just break it down now. Do you think we're born evil?
I believe it's taught. Racism is taught.
So you could train us to be better like a pet?
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Well, Renee, you shouldn't laugh because white women fail.
What an ugly and awful thing to say, Renee. Can you imagine if white people said that about you? That we should just train you to be better? Like, I mean,
yeah, dude.
Why did you?
Sweetie, are you married? Are you married? Because I'm married, and my husband
miserable.
Well, yeah.
Wow, y'all are absolutely
But you know what? He's not bad now. He's doing pretty good now, because you know what? I had to train him to be a decent husband and father to my children. And guess who does
and he so you learn nothing from him. So you
else.
learn nothing from him, right? You learn nothing from him.
Oh, I learned a lot from him. The fact that
okay,
he had no
so we help
clue
each other
what he was
out.
doing.
So we help
As
each
it
other,
should
right?
be. And we're not saying that we shouldn't learn from it, as it should be.
Oh,
But maybe
that's-
he had some problems, issues that needed to be worked out, and she helped there.
Right, but here's the difference. Men can admit that we need help, and women don't like to admit that they need help.
That's not true. That's so not true.
You're just like generalizing women.
No, they're generalizing men. So I'm just saying that if they can do that, why can't we do the same thing?
Men.
Sir, what he does not understand, Renee, is that why I put this up is that white men are the problem because they oppressed white women, they oppress black people, they oppress Mexican people, they oppress Native Americans. Y'all have oppressed everybody, and it's been the white man.
Explain to you why that's a bad argument. Really briefly. If I made the same argument about anybody else on the same thing and say like, well, 1% of the population did a bad thing, and so anybody in the future who looks like them is now responsible for the crimes of that person who looks like this person. Is that not an absurd thing
Yeah,
to
you're
say?
getting generalized.
Well, that's exactly what's happening right now with trans women now, isn't it?
So wait,
Happening with
all
trans
white people generalized against all other people throughout all of history. So you're saying every white person born from the dawn of time till now has always generalized people in a negative way? I mean, that's a ridiculous thing to say.
That's
So you're saying
that's not what she's saying. That's not what Host is saying.
No, I'm talking to Wilbur.
Do you not benefit from systematic racism?
I certainly don't feel like it. Most of the white people I know are, living in trailer parks and stuff like that. So I don't know what you're talking about.
And that's what you're going to say.
So does that make you feel better about yourself? Oh, well, good. I get to watch the suffering of another person, so I feel better about myself. That's a really sad.
It is
thing.
very sad.
You're defined by your hatred. That's nothing to be proud of, to be honest with you.
To be honest, I want you to get better, but
no, you don't. You absolutely don't. If white people got better tomorrow, you would be crying in the mirror, looking at yourself because you have nothing other than your hatred.
Knowledge is power.
No, it's not. It's a poison, obviously, because it has.
If you don't know how to count your money, you won't be very rich, huh?
So how do you get money? By selling out other people and exploiting them?
You know that's not an excuse saying that you're poor, because it was mainly the poor white people in the South that were strange fruiting black people from trees and everything else.
Again,
so
you're talking about 1% of the population that did bad things, and you're saying, well, other people look like them, so therefore I have to blame all other people. Oh yeah, so Hispanics and blacks have never done anything evil for all of history,
there was a
right?
black person hanging. I forgot.
So wait, are you saying that only white people are capable of evil? Is that what you're saying, Wilbur?
You're talking about class.
Are you saying that white people are the only people capable of evil?
Right, of course.
No, everybody's capable of evil.
Right.
So people that look like you, hold on. Have people that look like you ever done something evil? Have people that look like you ever done something evil? Has people who look like you ever done something evil?
I'm not gonna argue with you.
When was strange fruiting abolished?
Bro. What?
Oh,
you're just making absurd things. I mean, this is not.
I just want to know. Did you know that was just abolished in 1996?
It was thousands of years.
Yeah, that was not too long ago. So you're aware that there was a bill came in that was just strange fruited from a tree a week ago?
Are you aware that a black man stabbed a woman in the chest like not that long ago as well? Do you think that that's fine?
Mask too. He had a mask of a white man. Isn't that crazy? Real shit.
So every time somebody who looks like a certain person does something bad, I have to generalize all people who look like that.
I'm not talking about
that's a ridiculous thing.
The nonsense they think that people who bust their ass just as much as anybody else. I'm talking about people who are born with silver spoons in their mouths. They come from royalty. Why don't you?
Oh God! They just put up white fragility.
Why don't you look a little deeper?
You're trailer trash. You're not.
Are you freaking kidding me? So now white fragility is the argument?
What fragility?
Jimmy, this doesn't have to be directed towards you, but I guess it's
fragile. I'm Italian too, so technically I'm Latin. So whatever, man.
Italian and American Vespucci was an Italian. So what argument do you have?
It's not an argument. It's a fact. I'm Italian.
The guy who
That's where Latin
America
comes
is named after is Italian. So what argument do you have?
Latins can be blood too.
That's what they got. If you bring up good arguments, they're going to just say you're fragile as a white guy.
I'm not fragile.
Well, let's be honest, Wilbur. Let's be honest here, Wilbur.
Y'all
and
were
the host.
fragile because y'all had to
fragile
attack
anything.
Renee in order to try to prove a point.
I'm not
And then y'all
proving
tried to pin us
nothing. I
up
don't
against
need
one
to prove
another
anything.
because that's what you weirdos like to do. So you are fragile.
Well, what is a
Your ego
weirdo?
is
Are you weirdo
Because
shaming
we
now?
bring up good points. Sorry, go ahead, man. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Maybe I'm a queer.
But,
Am
I mean, they're gonna
are you
be
shaming
you
queer
anyways.
people now?
No, I just brought up weirdo because you were trying to use a tactic earlier and it didn't work.
Well, that sounds like queerophobic to me. To be honest with you.
Oh, sorry, that tactic is gonna work either. Try another one. Oh.
Well, let's be honest. Wilbur and the host, you guys have a little bit of white DNA in you, do you not?
Yeah, I do. A little
Okay,
Spaniard.
so are you just self-hating yourself because you feel guilty about something, or?
I do hate that part of myself every day in the mirror.
Well, why don't you do something about it rather than blaming other people on the internet?
Every day.
He is so y'all are like in real like narcissists. Oh wow.
We bring up good points and you can't argue against them, so you bring up things like white privilege.
You literally left my character.
Inbred narcissism.
It's like white people just deranged
inbred?
syndrome or something. There's a white person behind every bush trying to oppress me. I mean, that's kind of like a ridiculous thing to say, but okay.
Who said that?
So
Then I gotta dramatize it.
So she just
Oh
said
my gosh.
inbred.
Oh
You
my
want to talk
gosh,
about
everybody's
inbred?
Nobody lives there anymore. Who really lives in that reality? Nobody's doing this anymore. Oh my gosh. I live in a reality.
Did you just say inbred?
That I live in a white system that, you know, I have privilege in and I don't see anything.
Did you
I
say
don't see
inbred?
anything that's
say
delusion
inbred?
to know that racism is
Yo,
coming.
what's up with these
It's
videos
delusion.
where black
It's
people talk about
delusion.
white people all the time?
It's delusion. Oh my
Did you say inbred?
Do white people live in your head rent free?
Did
Where you gotta
say
come on
inbred?
TikTok
I
panels
wanna
and
hear
talk
you
about
say
us
it
all the
again.
time?
Go ahead, say it to me
Oh
again.
my
Say that we're
goodness.
inbred because we disagree with you. Go ahead, say it again.
Did you guys know that there is experiments done on
No, I
black
really
men?
want to hear her say that we're inbred because we
Shut up,
disagreed
Jimmy.
with her.
But anyways,
No,
most people were
hey,
invented
shut!
with
Hey, don't
syphilis
tell me to shut the
and
fuck up,
were not
idiot.
given
She called me inbred.
antibiotics. Those people were also said that they were going to be given healthcare by.
No, I want to hear her say it again. I don't want her to be
I'm
ignored.
trying to say it, dumb.
I want her to call me
You guys
inbred
need to talk a
again.
little
Go ahead.
slow.
I
Does
want
that
her to
trigger
say
you,
it.
Jimmy?
I need to talk.
Yeah,
about
Wilbur's a little
slow.
slow.
ahead.
He needs it nice and slow for him.
Not jumping tangent.
Does that trigger you?
Wilbur, you speak like
Yeah,
a,
saying that I'm inbred.
like
Yeah,
one of those Miss
for
Rachel
sure.
videos.
Well, I gotta talk like that so you
No, go
can
ahead.
understand.
No, you talk like that because that's just how you talk.
No, if I talk any faster, you just can't keep up.
No, do we? That you've been talking like that the whole time.
It's the
just how you
weed,
talk.
bro. It's the weed. That's why you can't talk fast.
Yeah, you're all fucked up in the head because you just be smoking that shit.
Not getting any
I seriously
tell
you guys
Maybe it's the white man's fault. He smoked the
Panel
weed.
just
the white man's
it
fault.
reeks of minimum wage.
The white man made him smoke the weed, man.
Or I want her to admit it and stick to it and not be a coward. That's what I want.
How would I say?
Well, but you're talking about
So you know
white
what you
man.
can do,
My
Jimmy?
skin is darker than yours, dude.
Jimmy, you know what can happen is since you heard me say it, I hope that replays in your mind all night long. Okay.
Well, Wilbur,
I hope it plays in your subconscious and it bothers you
Well,
throughout.
you know
the
what's
whole
so
day
funny
tomorrow.
is
I mean, I kind of like the way you talk
you.
right now, to be honest with you.
Good, and I love
So
that.
now,
I wake up
Jimmy,
tomorrow talking
I
about
hope
white
that
people
you
once
know
again.
next
that they
person,
were
just a prompt, please.
Yeah, I was just saying that the difference is you're gonna wake up tomorrow doing
all
the same.
day long
Aw.
detriment to your race.
Pray to God and hope
You're a
that you do.
detriment
All
to your
right,
race.
Can I tell you guys a joke?
Like to go
Just for
next?
some levity.
Saying
It's
that.
real
I
quick.
would love a joke.
You
right
scumbag.
So what
I
else is
hope you
going
know
on?
that.
What's everybody
Dear
doing?
God.
You're a scumbag. No one should take you.
See, I don't take this seriously. What y'all doing today besides
Hey,
this?
let me tell you guys a little joke here.
I don't know. I'm not working tomorrow, and I
Right,
got
right, me
money
too.
in my savings and my checking account.
Yeah. I've
Anywho,
been saving money. I've been saving lots of
what
money.
would you like to say, Strumby?
So there's a frog. You guys ever heard the joke about the frog going into the bank to get a loan?
No.
You ever heard about how your birth rate right now is at an all-time low?
Yes.
I've heard that Will
genocide,
whatever the fuck her name
So a
is.
frog goes into the bank, right?
And your mother
Wilbert.
went in that bank.
Damn, you can't even read.
Well, she's a toothless whore. Your mother will be.
Can I finish the joke, please? It's
My
not innocuous.
Mother, we want to go about
I'm cooking right now. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't the white person cross the road?
Toothless whore.
We want to do jokes. You want Strummy? Are you trying to tell one of those type of? Why didn't a white person cross the road? Answer it.
Because they wanted to get away from the
Yeah, because he wanted to get away from the black person. I know what you was about to say.
Well, you know the.
Why didn't the white person cross the road? No, this is my own joke I came up with. Why didn't the white person cross the road?
to get away from Wilby because she's a stupid fucking garbage.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so was that not going to be a real joke? It's still.
No, I was just trying to say for them because they didn't.
Well, also, people
wanted to hear a funny joke.
Well, I will tell you a funny joke, but I also wanted to clarify.
He's trying to tell a
the
great one.
chicken crossing the road
Okay.
joke. Like we never understood that, right? It's existential.
I was going to say my
To
own
get
joke,
to the other
'cause I told
side.
my own thoughts and my own thought process.
I have a funny joke.
like he's
then.
not
Go ahead,
Why
Shani.
he was
also?
Why did the chicken cross the road to
Are
get
you
to the
on
other
something?
side? They knew
Must
it
be
was
doing
a
that myth.
death mission, man.
You doing that myth?
That's the whole point of the joke. I didn't realize it until I was in my 40s. It's not like the answer isn't innocuous. The answer is the chicken wanted a DIE, man.
I got a good joke. I promise I'll be nice if you let me tell me my joke.
I'm game.
So I'm going down on a woman and I yell, "Wow, that's a big vagina." Wow, that's a big vagina. And the girl asked me twice, or actually, why did I say that twice? And I said to Will up there, I didn't. Because she's got a big fucking pussy, a big stretched out pussy that she lets fucking people fuck her in because she's a dumb fuck.
Such a weird thing to
You
say,
cannot
man.
curse.
Okay,
You just got
not
reported.
okay. Yeah.
Dog, I'm like,
Okay, I actually
They're
have a
gonna
funny
report
joke.
you, Wilbur, and it's gonna automatically probably knock you down.
I'm the one that
listen,
started the jokes, and I still
I
haven't
know.
told my post
Can
one
I
yet.
can I tell my joke? Can I tell my joke? Is that okay?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is silly, and nobody laugh. Because
Where's
it's
the joke?
stupid. Okay, what is tinier than a teeny weeny worm?
Jimmy's pee-pee.
Right.
No, man.
Which one was that? Well, I said I wouldn't.
No, okay, I'm sorry. I will let you finish. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, that was better.
הכל בסדר, מחילה שאני ככה, אני מחילה, יכול שישתיקו אותי, אף אחד בכם לא ישתיק אותי במחילה שאני כבר חצי שעה מנסה לדבר איתך וחצי העולם פה משתיק אותי, אז באמת תודה לכם שאני בהתקף בגללכם, כל מי שהשתיק אותי, באמת תודה לכם, באמת תודה לכם, ולא ככה משנה. לא, אני לא מעניין אותי, אני לא חייב לאף אחד, אני חייב לך. מבחינתי, את חברה שאתה לא מכיר פה אף אחד חוץ מלוסיוס, סבבה, אז לא כל כך מעניין אותי. אוקיי? ליה, תרימי את הראש, תחייכי, שימי פאקינג, את יודעת מה, כי אני לא אגיד את זה בלייב, גוד וייב, אבל שימי אחד ענק על כולם, פאקינג תהי גאה במי שאת, כמו שאני גאה כל יום במי.
טוב, יאללה, תבטלו את המופע החיה הזה. שונאת להשתיק אנשים באמצע, זה שנאת חיי.
הכל בסדר.
אני רוצה לדבר עם דוד. דוד, קודם כל, אני אוהב אותך ואני ביקשתי סליחה שהורדתי אותך. פשוט היה פה יותר מדי ויכוחים ורצית לדבר, ואמרתי לך, דוד, תן דקה, שתיים, אני זה. המשכת לדבר, אני הורדתי אותך. אני קודם כל מתנצל בזה שהורדתי אותך, ואני אוהב אותך כמו אח שלי. אני אמרתי,
תודה רבה.
אני לא משהו נגדך, אין לי משהו נגדך, פשוט היה פה לעד של אנשים, ואמרתי עוד דקה אני אתן לך לעלות באהבה. סליחה דוד אם פגעתי בך, זה לא הייתה הכוונה.
אוהב אותך אח שלי, אוהב אותך אח שלי, תהיה בריא, שמשלח לך רק בריאות ושפע והצלחה, ושכולם, שכל עם ישראל אחי, יהיו אחי, יש שאלה כרגע. למה? את יודעת כמה פעמים, אני שמעתי את זה בחיים שלי, את יודעת כמה פעמים אמרו לי, אתה חרטטה, שחקן, את יודעת שוואלק, הייתי פעם אחת במסיבה עם חברים שלי, אני הסתרתי את זה מחברים הכי קרובים שלי, הייתי פאקינג קיבלתי התקף באמצע הבריכה, אף אחד לא עזר לי, קראו לי שחקן. אני באותו יום סיימתי בבית חולים כי רציתי להתאבד. אנשים לא מבינים את זה. אתם לא מבינים כמה באדם שמערכת מה שהוא עשה למען המדינה הזאת. זה על גבול קליפת השום. זה כאילו מספיק שתעשו פיפס הכי קטן, והסדק הכי קטן שיווצר מבחינתנו זה רעידת אדמה ריכטר סולם 10.
אנשים לא קולטים שבדברים שהם אומרים, גם אם הם לא מתכוונים, יכול לעשות נזק בלתי הפיך.
לראות אותך בוכה מזה שפאקינג מישהו אמר עליך שאת לא אלומה, שאת צריך, מי הוא? הוא כל כך קטן, באדם שפל ומגעיל, מי הוא בכלל? איך זה גועל נפש על הבן אדם הזה?
הוא גם אלום קל.
אז עוד יותר בושה לו, מגעיל.
למה, אתה יודע למה אני בעיניו מתחזה? כי ההתעוררות מהסיוטים שלי הם בבוקר ולא בלילה. וההתקפים שלי נראים לו מוגזמים ומוקצנים. והתדירות של ההתקפים לא נראית לו הגיונית, וזה נראה לו משחק, ואני שחקנית ושקרנית.
אז מה, אני כבר כמעט שנה וחצי לא היה לי התקף דרסטי. אני עכשיו, מה שאני חווה מבחינתי זה התקף. הרעידות האלה, הרגע להיאבק לי, לנשום, אני פאקינג נאבק לנשום.
אז בסדר, אז אל תדבר כרגע.
אבל אנשים לא מבינים את זה, התקף זה לא חייב להיות משהו שאתה שובר את הבית, או אתה מאבד את זה, לא, זה התקף מאוד מאוד חמור, זה התקף שאני בכלל לא רוצה להגיע אליו, זה התקף שההפך, אני מאוד פוחד להגיע אליו, כי אני יודע שאני עלול לפגוע ביקרים לי, אני ממש עלול לפגוע באנשים שאני...
To yourself. No, I don't normally kick people off. I kick people that like are you weren't engaged with the prompt. You weren't engaging with it. Why did the auto allow this fucking guy up here? He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm like Malcolm, bro. Get off my fucking line, bro. Fuck, dude. I voted for Trump 3. Just have nobody in your bro. Leon, that's where you guys, dude. They literally are bots. Well, I voted for Trump 3 times. Are you like you have to be paid by the dude? You have to be paid by the GOP, bro. Vote for me. Yes, I'll vote for you. What? What does that even mean? Yeah, dude is on live with nobody on the panel because he loves to hear himself talk. Actually, kind of the contrary. I'm kind of I'm what people would call a lip realist. I like to keep my mouth shut. Voting for given money isn't, but it's what are you talking about? See, this is what I'm talking. There's not real people. I don't think I have a limited people, and like 5 of them just are like you watch the Superman movie. You just have the monkeys typing on the computers like in mass like that. This is what This is what I think it is, where it's just the fucking monkeys with the shit on top of their head just typing down on their keyboard. It's evident because none of them will request up. Trump has done more for this country than any other president. He's giving back power to the people. You talking about, yeah, Superman's definitely giving you your viewpoint. What? You have people too ignorant. You can come up, bro. If you're not a bot, if you can hear the words coming out of my mouth and you're not a robot, you can literally request on the panel and defend that stance right now. I don't know if you're a real person. He won the popular vote. Trump derangement syndrome. It's not. He's the sitting president. How is this derangement syndrome? I have to see this guy's face every fucking day. What? I requested it. Yeah, you requested up, and then you wanted to talk about the intricacies of what makes virus a virus. If you want to, you can request back up and talk about something of substance. But if you're just going to talk about how MAGA can't technically be a virus because it doesn't live in a human body and it doesn't fit the category of a fucking virus, then I'm not going to talk to you because that's not what I want to fucking talk about. He's your president. Respect democracy, loyalty, medium. I don't think you understand what democracy means. What do you mean he's your president? Respect democracy, loyalty, you're all in your feelings. You just kick somebody out. You can request up again. You can request up again right now, and I'll accept you. You can request up right now, and I'll accept you, bro. I have no problem. Loyalty. Can't you talk about Trump? Has he done? He hasn't done nothing for the country. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything good for this guy. Nothing. I can literally think of nothing off the top of my head that'd be like, he has a point. Nothing. Literally fucking nothing. I can't think of one good thing.
Finally, Jesus.
Okay, are you here to actually talk about the topic?
I am. Are you gonna just kick me out because your emotions are too deep into your feelings?
I kicked you out because you were like, how is MAGA a virus?
Yeah, you can use your words. You can use your words.
Don't you know that MAGA is only a virus? MAGA can't be a virus because viruses.
Yeah, I'm being a hypothetical based on your logic you sped. You ever thought of that?
A hypothetical, bro. You sound like you're the worst field bro I've ever been in my life. What do you mean a hypothetical based on
Superman's monkeys in a movie?
That's not even a fucking hypothetical. This is why I can't talk. This is why I can't take you seriously, bro. I can't take you seriously, dude.
Yo, I know you only taking opposition. I just wanted to quickly say this dude doesn't understand what an analogy is. Like, the virus guy.
Oh, dude, yo, he's
a fucking idiot.
I can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously. He wants me to step in the panel and say, MAGA can't be a virus because
he wants to be on the panel so bad.
Dude, I just
hey. But nah, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Appreciate you,
dude. Like these people retarded, bro.
Oh, okay. You guys, I agree. No, you guys say that on TikTok, bro. Okay, request back up one more. I'll request back up one more time. I promise you. I'll take you super. I'll take you super seriously this time. Okay, we're having a serious discussion. I'm in serious mode. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
Why are you so scared, bro? You know you're proving my point, right?
I'm not scared of literally anybody. There's no conservative.
You're shaking, bro. Why are you touching your mic so much? Okay, the reason why I won the argument is because you dropped me 2 times. You made my point even more valid, by the way.
What argument? What's the premises and then what's the conclusion? Tell me right now.
Okay, if my argument was useless.
What's your syllogism?
If my argument was useless, you shouldn't be kicking me out.
What's your syllogism? I'm just asking what your syllogism is, bro. That's it. What's your
my what? Is that even dribble?
Your syllogism. Your syllogism.
There you go. What is it?
Are you going to explain or what?
No, I just don't understand you. You sound dumb. So say it again.
You literally have 5 seconds. Yeah, you have.
You're wearing a bonnet inside your house, by the way.
Where the fuck am I supposed to? Am I supposed to wear a bonnet to the fucking park? Dude, no, bro, you're not smart. You're not smart. Where else am I supposed to wear a fucking bonnet at, dude? Where else am I supposed to wear my bonnet? What do you mean wearing a bonnet in my house? I didn't kick you because you were winning. I kicked you because you were stupid. I asked you what your syllogism was. You're like, what? You're what, dude? Oh my gosh. It's like, dude, okay. Name a black thing or name
What does this have to do with me, like, bro? What do you mean? What do you want me to name? Frederick Douglass? Name a black thinker? I got you. Nicki Minaj. Isn't she MAGA? What the fuck? Maybe you're right. Maybe they are inherently low IQ. Yeah, fucking Nicki Minaj and endorsing Donald Trump, bro. Hey, 4 times he's so scared. I'm not scared. Your argument, you have no argument. What am I supposed to be scared of? Name a black. He said someone who's been dared for what? Wait. You're going here for only 9 years. You got 11 followers. That has an opposing mindset, dude. I'm okay. What do you mean? I'm just you. What do you mean opposing mindset? I'm like, what's your argument for why Donald Trump is good? You're like, MAGA can't be a virus because viruses spread out through the human body, and the human body can only contain viruses. And MAGA is not a body; it's a movement, it's an ideology, so it can't be a virus. Therefore, your argument is bad. By the way, MAGA is a virus is not an argument. By the way, I just want that to be very clear. You're contesting something that isn't even a fucking argument. You're contesting literally nothing. MAGA is the ruling political party and the force behind America right now. Donald Trump is undeniably the greatest president of the United States since Reagan. I don't have real people in the viewer space right now. This is why I can't go. This is why I can't go live at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. That's why I can't go live. What's your favorite Trump politician? Talking about deportation. Why do conservatives? Okay. First of all, if you're liberal, you like the things I'm saying. Like the life, so we can get some more. So we can get some actual smart conservatives. See if we can get some actual smart conservatives. Please, like the life. I'm begging for likes like a bum right now. Second of all, I don't know why the MAGA people. I don't know why the MAGA people think that. I don't know why the MAGA people think that Democrats don't do deportations. What? I have nobody on the panel. I'll let Grizz up. I'll let my guy Grizz up. Yo, thanks for the boxing gloves game. If you like what I'm saying, you like the live, like up the live thing, please.
Oh, I didn't even mean to request up.
Oh, my fault, bro. But yeah. What do you want? Do you want reparations? Be honest. Do you think Kamala will give you money? When have I talked about when have I talked about reparations on here, dude? Gray again, coming up just to Gray. I'm waiting, by the way. You have no argument. I'm not gonna argue against somebody that has no fucking argument. Like what? That's like if I was having a debate on our app was good, and I'm like, yeah, so for good to be good, it has to exist subjectively to the human mind. Therefore, apples cannot be inherently good because only the human mind can subject to goodness. And I'm like, what the fuck are you? Why would I argue? Why would I argue again? Why would I engage in that debate? Who is engaging in that? Nobody. Literally fucking nobody. Bonatime got lots of just to protect my hair, dude. I mean, dude, if you're nasty and you don't protect your hair, just say that. if you don't do anything with your hair, just say that, dude. I mean, it's kind of fucking disgusting, but at least you're being honest. Name of like thinker. What do you want me to say? Fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson. What Frederick Douglass, Nicki Minaj, Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B, NBA YoungBoy. Just named you like 6, 7, bro. Oh, dogging on people for stuff. Like dude. Talk about bro. I know bro got hella danger. See, listen, buddy, bitch. Let's leave it that he banned rappers. What do you mean, Trump? Dude, you're talking about black people. Trump literally pardoned Kodak Black and like YoungBoy. Those are two rappers that talk about very crazy things. Just saying, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't think your president is on your side about this issue. So when I name, sure, you can name the Beatles. I think the Beatles are pretty great, bro. They some good tunes. Yeah, they're thinkers, bro. They have to think to make music, right? They have to think to make music, man. Of course. Can you make music without thinking? No. You have to consciously conjure up instrumentals and lyrics and substance, which means you're a thinker. So, I mean, based on what you're spouting in my comments, broken name, he's a least black country. You didn't say philosopher. You said thinkers, buddy. I'm just going off what you were saying, right? You were saying thinkers, so I'm like, you said thinkers, so I'm kind of like, dude, you have to think to make music, right? The beats, the melodies, and shit. How do you make a melody without thinking? Ever thought of that? No. The fuck. Got him. Wish I had soundboards. Where's my soundboard at? Exactly. You can't make lyrics.
Who said they were above the age, and I found out they weren't and broke up with him. And he's thinking, because of that, I'm a P3. I'm sorry, but I didn't send him anything. Or most I had was my shirt off, and I'm sorry. Every guy does it.
Hey, Ghostface. Welcome back.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 21.
Oh, you said you said that you're my autistic 7-year-old when he walks into there. That's why I was like, what the hell's that? But you're married then?
No. I call her my wife, but she's my girlfriend.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Is she here now, or is she?
No, she's out cold. She's asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was just making sure I knew like what's going on with the people on the screen. I mean.
Oh no, they're just it's just stickers. It's just background.
I like this one. This one's pretty funny.
Somebody got mad at me for having this up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can see it's like people get mad over everything though. So I mean, like literally, you could put up a picture of a dog, and somebody would be like, "Oh my god, I hate dogs," or something. So.
I got called a racist, and I was like, "And is that a problem?" I'd rather be a racist than a liar.
Well, I think like my big thing is like people are so worried about racism out of all the things in the world. I just never understood that. It's like there's a lot of other things going on in the world, and like what people think is ignorance, or like I don't understand why people think like racism's like the end all be all, like worst sin you could commit. It's like I don't know. There's a lot of that.
Like it's she was like saying, or that lady that got killed by ICE. She's saying that was ICE's fault, and I was like, no, it's not. They were trying to stop her, and she didn't want to stop for them, which they are law enforcement. If law enforcement is trying to stop you, you have to legally stop. And she didn't.
Well, generally, I think it's like you play around with people with guns, and you try to run them over. Like things are gonna happen. I mean, like I'm not saying it's good or bad. That's just like the reality of it. It's like if somebody tries to run me over and have a gun, it's like I don't know what's gonna happen, but probably not gonna be a good thing.
No, and especially being law enforcement, and you charge at law enforcement, they have the right to shoot you.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree. I mean, it's just weird. I think people just cherry pick like what they want to get mad about. That's my whole problem with it. It's like if you're just like universally mad about something like that happening, then okay, I get it. But it's like whatever the current thing is this week, everyone gets angry, and then 3 weeks later they don't even remember the person's name. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, are they still crying about it today? No, they're not. So
exactly like this. I think of it as funny. Like, I'm sorry, but like, how do you not breathe with that big ass lips and that big ass nose? And
I don't know.
He was on drugs when they arrested him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get the general thing with it. I mean, for me, it's like I feel bad that he died probably, but I'm like, I don't really think that much of it. It's like you're on drugs, you're in and out of jail,
resisting arrest.
Now, you're resisting.
Coleman would have stopped, he would have been fine. But
I'm pretty sure he swallowed drugs. I'm pretty sure he put some drugs in his mouth and tried to swallow it, and that's probably what happened to him.
Yeah, he was. I think he was trying to get more high, and they're like, "No, you're not doing that. Get on the ground."
Well, and I think he swallowed it. Maybe I don't know for sure,
I think
but
he did too. Maybe.
I think that's probably what fucked him up. Is probably he digested it and then it hit his bloodstream like after he's on the ground. And again, like should the guy have been leaning on his back for a long time? Maybe not, but like I don't think that's what killed him. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and I think that the fact that they put him in prison for murder is like ridiculous.
I mean, I think a little bit of it was his knee on his back, but I think the most of it was him resisting and him moving. Because him moving, if he's moving and you're pushing down and down more, that's just going to constrict more and more.
Well, I can tell you like this, like if I'm by myself and I'm surrounded by like 15 people and this dude is like struggling on the ground and I don't know what's going on, like I don't know what I would do either. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the way I look at it. It's like you take a bad situation and you just make it worse by like surrounding the guy and like, I don't know. It's just a weird situation. The whole situation is just insane. It's just weird. It's like, I mean, I don't go around trying to like antagonize cops or doing drugs. So like, I don't know. Never been in this situation. So
I don't fucking antagonize cops whatsoever.
I mean, I don't even like cops where I'm come from. Like where I live now, they've never bothered me at all. Like where I'm from, they're kind of assholes, but
All right, Don. Where I used to live, I could literally walk down the downtown and smoke a fucking joint, and cops would look at me and be like, "Nope, don't care," and just let me keep going.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is where I live now. That's how it is where I live now. So.
George fucking Floyd, bro.
Yeah. Do you like the picture?
Yeah,
George Floyd.
I already got a picture saved and got some memes and. Yeah,
bro, somebody got mad that I had this up.
Good, welcome.
Oh, and then I told them, oh, that lady that got murdered by ICE, that was her fault.
Yeah, it was.
You don't antagonize cops.
Did you get the people coming saying, you gotta say unalive, you can't say murdering, okay?
Oh, yeah. You notice how my shit's probably gonna get nannered in the next, 10, 15 minutes?
Oh, George fucking Floyd.
I mean, I don't know.
Hey, it's George Droid now. George Droid. He's an android now. He got reanimated.
He got reanimated. That's the most diabolical thing to say. He got reanimated. Oh, I'll be right back.
All right. You a grown ass man over here with a picture of George Floyd.
Here you go, Chris. More coffee. What? Hi, babies. Oh, come on. Go back in bed.
No, come on, go.
All right, bro. I'm probably gonna end this and try and get some sleep.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. All right.
I sent you a follow, so.
All right, you too, man. All right, cool.